Take two.
Welcome here to the show, and I forgot this other recording, but it's okay. Oh, hopefully the stream itself, the voice is gonna be fine. But welcome. How's it going? We gotta have someone in chat. Yeah, you can't really lips. We have these technical difficulties. I'm on the deserted island. It's like the internet is not the best. Well, it's not really deserted. There's like a couple million people that live here, but it is an island.
Yeah.
So sadly, you can't have the best. Yeah, I need to get that fixed. I was like dropping all the frames. It was just like, well, last time when we did Halo, remember? It would just like keep freezing, even in the game itself. It was just like no.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
My phone now. Hopefully, I'll start some data for the rest of the month. But yeah, I did some math. It should be all right. Yeah, welcome. And will the chat work though?
That is a good
I don't know,
question.
Can you type something in my chat just to make sure it works?
Oh yeah. I'd have to go and I'll just. You'll like my stream a bit, but I'll go in.
I'll try
on which one?
On
what YouTube
whichever.
Okay. I'll go on Kick. Why not?
All right.
You won't see Boxy for a bit because I'm using the web browser on my computer.
And it just like resets Discord and it goes all gray.
Yeah, it's just like
the most professional podcast. Oh.
Yep.
Is it working?
1 second. I see you. I'm just waiting for. Okay. Yeah.
I have like a browser doc for YouTube.
It says channel is currently offline, but I know that's a lie. It's probably because of me. I don't know.
Oh, it is. It is. It's all offline on Restream. What's going on?
No, I see it now.
Oh,
come on.
Is it online now?
It said it briefly that it was offline, but I do. Oh, now it says oh, right, because I forgot Kick for some reason. It did this to me. Like it cuts me out, and then cuts me back in, and cuts me out like intermittently until it finds like, oh, I'm fine now.
Okay, no, it's fine. It is taught properly. We're good. It's the wrong thumbnail, but whatever.
Okay, well, so to avoid whatever the heck that's doing, I'm just gonna YouTube, find you, and then type in there.
Yeah. I guess I was in for a second. I could have just did it.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't know how it actually looked like on the chat because I'm looking at mine and it does that too sometimes.
Okay, that is very, very ominous. I didn't put a game, but because I put CS2 in the title, I picked up the category Counter-Strike 2. And the chat will not load. Nice.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, there we go.
Okay, well, let's hang on a second here. I gotta search the one and only Boxy Bear.
The chat is working. Okay.
Is it?
We're good.
Yeah. Woo! I don't need to find you again?
No. I guess we can start.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
So we've got like a lot of stuff going on this week.
Okay, good.
When was the last show, actually? When was the last show? So much happened since then. And yeah, see, now we go to the browser and it's just like, Discord's like, nope, I'm good. I'm gonna get out of here.
There we go.
6 minutes ago, 8 minutes ago. I thought it was longer than that. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah. What was the last stream? Oh, yeah.
That was 8 minutes ago. Oh, it was a month ago. Wait, it could have been more. Actually, what is the exact date? What is the exact date?
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Wait a second, Boxy. Just over a month. We've been really pumping these shows out, like keeping a track, staying up to date. Totally.
Yeah.
It's been really moving because the background. First of all, there is a background now, and it's pretty small because I since moved. We're in Montreal now. It's a very, very tiny room. I can't have the green screen here. It has to rearrange everything. It was not. Not to say internet. Hopefully, yeah, I'm able to get that fixed pretty soon because it's pretty cheap. I looked it up, and yeah, if I divided between all the roommates, it'd be like $13 a month for like 3 gigabits.
Oh yeah.
$13 a month per person. That's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you ready to get started? For real? For realsies now. It's been already 6 minutes.
For realsies.
And then it crashes immediately. Just boom.
I feel like that might be something that would happen.
Yep.
Oh gosh. All right. So I think this is all good.
Hang on a second.
I forgot to copy a couple things here.
Oh, no.
So all right, we're good. We're good. We're good. I got it.
It's like I can do
All
it,
right,
yeah.
so now let's, because Boxy Bears has done this amazing program. He's made it himself to show all these to you guys.
So basically,
And I have to.
it's
So as long as it
jank.
works for me and my poor CPU, I think
It should
this
work.
could work.
Possibly. At some point, we should be able to start.
It's loading. Oh,
Oh?
okay. I see it. I see it. Okay. All right. And looky there, there is no ads. All right. I am
Nice.
happy already. There's no random ads just popping up or making things goofy. And I just need to do this. All right, good. Okay, so. Ooh, there it is. So, what's this?
Oh, no,
Microsoft
border shoot.
new. What?
Ah, it's freezing. No.
Oh no, it's freezing.
Ah! That's right. Okay. Here we go.
Well, that's what happens. All right, you
I'll close this off. Put it back to full screen, and we can start. Oh, geez, what is going on? This is more professional. Okay. So, first topic, actually, for realsies now. Nice.
Yes.
And we'll just go in. So now you can see that there's been a lot of things going on, and just the new Xbox got leaked, basically. So, you know, the FTC with Activision and everything, a lot of things been going on. They've been fighting everything. And, well, they've been saying a lot of documents, including this one, that just like came out of nowhere. One morning I looked at this and like, this is like 100% fake, but it is real. They got like an entire document, so many pages of like just leaked stuff of their plans and everything. I'm not gonna go through all of it because it's gonna take like an entire 3 hours just on its own. But yeah, the really the biggest thing is, well, this here is image. Can I can zoom it over. There we go.
So basically, yeah. So they're making the Series X, but they have a discless similar to the S version.
The mid-gen refresh of the Series X that's supposed to be like for core gamer. Oh, adorably all digital. What is adorable in this?
Yeah, you know, it'd be great if they had it with a disc. I don't know, but that's just me.
Well, at least it's not like more powerful. It's not gonna be the 1X where you have like exclusive improvements or anything like that. It's just like it'll still be better and cheaper, basically.
Yeah,
it's more like the 1S of the Series X, kinda.
Yeah. I mean, I still want to get a Series X that's not this, but because I want the disc. Because I mean, at least have it so you can get like do it. I know it's goofy, but do what they did with the 360 and have their own like disc thing, right? Their own external disc.
Well, that was only for HD DVDs. You couldn't play games on it.
Oh, I know, but I mean, do something similar for this, so that way they can sell this, but then say, oh, well, you could buy this so that, or have it so that it doesn't matter what external disk drive you use, it will still read the game because you're using an Xbox. I don't know, something.
It's really
because
appealing, though, because it's only $4.99 compared to like $700 for a regular one. I mean, it's US prices, so it's gotta be a little bit wonky with the conversion.
Yeah. Oh, you're cutting a bit there.
Oh, yeah, the internet is still fine though.
You're doing a bit robot there for me.
Oh, I am a robot. Oh, my human suit. My human disguise is malfunctioning. It's broken, basically. I'm not gonna buy it. I'll be real. There's no game improvements. There's no like resolution boost, anything like that.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna get any version of this, it would be just the Series X.
Well, hopefully it's gonna drop in price as well at some point, like with this old stock.
Yeah, well, and to me, that is the big selling point for me is the disc drive in it, because I'm like, yes, I could go get a Series S, but I'm like, but then I can't put my discs in. I'm like, well, why would I want that? So, but yeah. Oh yeah, and they showed the new controller.
Yes, I was going to get to that actually here.
Oh,
this one is actually pretty good. I might get it. It was just a little bit more ergonomic design. They really changed the shape though. It looks odd. I know it reminds me. It reminds me of the Google Stadia controller, with the shape of it and like the color tones. Doesn't it?
Oh, a Google Stadia.
It looks kind of like the Google Stadia controller, with the shape.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, kinda.
Yeah, and the glossiness
Yeah,
especially.
yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, having all that
It's so
shine,
weird, like they
yeah.
have like the real mixed controller because like we have with the Series X and S right now, you have two different controls, black and white. How to make a weird mix? Or maybe I don't know. Well, it's actually they might change a lot before release, depending on who
Well,
they
there's
get.
some
Yeah,
interesting things it's saying here. Like, it says, like, of course, like, Xbox Wireless 2, whatever, that's their new
yeah.
whatever thing, and Bluetooth's still there, good, but it says direct to cloud.
I don't know.
So, like, what does that mean?
Maybe
Like,
it means that you don't need an app and it just like connects to the cloud, but you still need a screen from the cloud. And if you have a screen to connect to
but
the
it's
cloud,
like, is it that if you connect it to, let's say,
it's
a
strange.
computer, it just will open up
I
the
don't know.
cloud, like that page,
It's very
or like
strange.
you connect your Xbox, there's a button and it'll go directly to the, I don't know, cloud gaming I don't know. Yeah, that's sort of just, I saw that. I'm like, what does that mean?
I guess we'll see. One thing that is
Uh,
interesting though is actually where does it say it again? Yeah, lift wake, which is actually because the power this says it was what does it say that again? Yeah, here on the left side accelerometer. I was pretty hyped about it. The Verge was pretty hyped about it. They had to make a
oh
correction. It's
yeah.
like, wait, gyro support? Holy crap, for real? Finally? That is not what accelerometer means. It just means the movement and not the
Mm.
orientation. And I guess it's just gonna be used for lift wake. You pick up the controller and it just turns on its own. But
Oh,
but the real
yeah.
question is, will the games be able to utilize the accelerometer to implement some things? Not gyro, but at least some things, you know? Like, say you have a fighting
Well,
game, you can just be like,
well,
it's simple
well,
punches.
that right. Well, and it's like, will this just transfer to every game? Like, it'll just make its own inputs, be like, oh, when you lift it up, it does this.
No, probably
Or
you
is
won't
it
go
only
minimum math.
specific game? Well,
He,
that's what I mean. Then it's specific games that will be like, oh, it uses this.
I guess, but like,
It's like it's like the Kinect, where certain games you could use voice commands,
yeah.
but then certain games you can't. Like, it's
Thinking
only
of
if
like,
it's if yeah, if they built in the programming in the game for it to detect, oh, you have
does
this controller, oh, this will work.
no idea. But I'm thinking, what kind of mechanics you can implement with accelerometer without gyro? Like you can't do even anything that close to like VR, like motion controls. You can't really do that
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Like say Hitman, you know, when the original PSVR that actually used a dual shock, you can next jangle people and stuff. But no.
Well, the other thing I'm seeing is where it says the VAC haptics double as speakers.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
thing. So,
like,
that's gonna be super
okay.
annoying
So,
though. Unless you
I
can turn
mean,
it off.
that I mean, that's basically like what the PS4 did, right? Where it had like the speaker.
Oh.
I don't know if
Well,
PS5 still carried that
that's
over,
an actual
but
speaker
PS4 had
though.
like the speaker in the actual
Yeah, but
controller.
I think
So.
what it's more like, it's more like the Steam Deck. You know when you notice when you turn the Steam Decks and make like a little noise?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's not a speaker. It's the actual haptics producing audible frequencies.
Oh, interesting. I didn't
So
know
yeah, I
that. I
was
thought
looking
it
you
was
to
the
turn it on.
speaker.
Like you can turn off the volume. You can plug in headphones. It's still gonna play at full volume and wake up the entire house. And the only way to disable it is to shut up disable haptics on the whole system wide.
Interesting. Okay.
I
So
hope it
yeah, like if you didn't want it, you could just okay.
but then you don't have
Interesting.
the haptics during gameplay,
Yeah.
even the non-audible ones. But oh
I kind of
well.
like with PS4 how it had the speaker where it's like certain sounds would go, like if someone's talking,
Yes.
they will go through there or whatever. I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. So I don't know like how they're integrated. If it's just gonna be speakers of the entire game, like the full mix,
And
or if they doing certain sounds or like
yeah, that was
I
pretty neat
don't know.
actually
Yeah.
because I seen someone play GTA on the PS4 and you had like the police sirens and things like play off the controller
Oh yeah.
with the flashing green red light at the front. That was really really neat. But the voice chat, oh no, oh no, oh no 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 no. And just like
Oh
imagine the
yeah.
scenario playing during the night and you hear like the most foul language come out of the controller and your parents like, what
Oh,
are
yeah.
you listening to? What is this? Nothing.
Just
What are they saying about me? They're saying you're a wonderful woman.
oh gosh. Yeah, that's yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, well, what is it actually gonna? What sounds would be produced from them? But
yeah, some
yeah,
some time as a series. lot more. Some things that are funded. They're talking about potentially like even deluxe controllers with like gold and stuff like that. It's not funded. It's just like some ideas are throwing around. That's a lot. It's a long read. I'm gonna put it in the description after the show's over, as always. See, you can read off this stuff. It's a long. There's so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the main things I want to talk about. Like the controller and the console. Like, I'm not gonna play this. Though.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna buy that one.
Well, this says $70 basically, but is that US dollars then? I guess.
For the controller.
Yeah.
Where does it say that?
At the just below the picture of the controller.
Well, it's about the same price as the current controllers. Oh, but it's
the
US. Yeah, how much is that actually?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, because there are usually for Canadian that would be like $70, something like that.
How much is it?
Like 74, I think it is, or something like that. 74.
Oh, you can't convert currencies in this calculator. That's actually. Oh, there we go. To Canadian. So 70, $95. Holy crap!
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
Before tax.
Ooh.
I don't know. Yeah.
That might be a bit much, but I mean, yeah.
But that's
there's a lot of interesting things.
There's a lot, and actually, we're not done. This is like one article. It's gonna actually jump into the next topic because there's even more that got leaked from all this, which is that one is actually.
Oh gosh.
I'm pretty psyched about it. If you click on number 2.
Okay. All right, so if we go to number 2,
Oblivion and Fallout 3 remasters. Hey!
Oh my!
Not that. I'm talking. Yes, I want that. Because it's been so dated. These old games. Yeah.
Yes. Now I have not played Fallout 3 in a very long time.
Same.
But I think Oblivion. I played it. I think it was last year since I played it. Maybe trying to finish it, but because I've never had the game before. But then I was able to get it. It was given to me as a gift, so I'm like, oh, cool. But then, of course, with the backwards compatible thing, it's like, okay, now I can just play it.
Play it, and everything.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. And so I'm like, right, I need to actually then of course with the Game Pass, it's like now they're having the other Elder Scrolls games, like the older ones, like 3 or whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Even like Daggerfall and everything.
Yeah, I was like, oh well.
It's
like part of me wants to go and play those first, but I'm like, well, I should finish at least Oblivion first and then go. But they're going to get remastered, so that would actually be interesting. Fallout 3 would be interesting to see as a remaster.
Yeah,
for me, be like, okay.
My real question is it going to be brought to Creation Engine 2? Because I think with those games, like they're the first 2 games of like that new Bethesda formula. On the other Creation Engine. So they've really been dated, especially Oblivion. Fallout 3 not as much. Yeah, like New Vegas and Skyrim, that kind of the same formula. But Oblivion. Ooh.
Yeah.
I've yet to play that game. I finished it technically with that infamous door on Out of Bounds.
No.
So those are my only 2 achievements in this game. That's like I really go back to. We'll see. Maybe they'll improve it. Another thing, a new Doom game and Dishonored 3 that was being at some point. Well, they're supposed to come out like this year. Doom, it has been delayed. I'm pretty sure we haven't heard a peep of it yet. Maybe they got canceled. Who knows? Because it is leaks after all. It's not official. But if it's true, Dishonored 3 especially, like, oh dang, those are really good games. I'll put it to be better than Redfall.
I haven't finished Doom Eternal.
Oh, really?
So that's I finished the first Doom. I finally finished that one of like the whatever reboot, continuation, whatever you want to call it. But so I finished that one, but I started Doom Eternal, but I haven't finished it. But because it's on Game Pass, it's like, well, I have it, so I can play at any time. And I think it's also on cloud gaming too now. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I might have to start that up again.
Yeah, I did finish it.
Finish that one. But that's
it was through something. I played it on launch. I finished it. I haven't finished the DLC though. The DLC, the difficulty spike is just absolutely brutal. You're fighting like 5 marauders at a time and stuff like that. Like, oh. Adding a bunch of mechanics, it's pretty insane. Oh yeah, it's like, so which one do you think we're gonna play first? If all of them come out? Oh, is there one that you'd be really disappointed if this doesn't come out?
Yeah. Well, I wonder if it's gonna be a remaster as good as the Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Redemption that came out or whatever.
I hope it's gonna be better.
Or it's gonna be just like everyone's just like, what is this?
I've been playing this remaster on the Series X for years. What is this? I paid like $10 for it.
Yeah, it's just like, this is terrible. But in here I did see that they're talking about the Indiana Jones game.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff.
Apparently it was supposed to be set like last year, but I'm like, dang it, I wanted that.
That's nuts.
I want that.
The thing is, studios, I guess, are being stretched a little bit thin. I don't know. Hopefully they can reimagine them. All these projects, they're actually good. Because I don't know, but lately, like those Microsoft games lately, quality wise, they're having a lot of issues, especially with like Redfall, which is actually I'm a little bit worried about Dishonored 3 because
yeah.
Well, at least now they're going to be back to what I'm more familiar with because they know how to make a good Dishonored game. They've done it 3 times. So. Yeah.
There's only one, I guess. I guess this isn't an ad because I guess it's for their own site, but I just saw this at the side. I'm like, oh no, but I'm like, that's probably their own.
Yeah, it's not an ad. We got rid of the ads chat finally. We actually
look,
no more hot singles in your area.
Yeah.
No more hot singles. They all moved away.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. That's moving pretty quick. Oh crap! Well, that's what I'm about.
Yeah.
But actually, keeping on with the Bethesda train, that one is actually kind of sad. So I know you've been playing Starfield. I don't know if you noticed that one. I read about that. I haven't seen myself in the game, but so you know it's Skyrim. There's this bug where you have some chests that store the merchant's inventory. And sometimes they peek a little bit through the floor, and you can just steal everything for free without getting marked as stolen.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you remember those kind of bugs.
Yeah.
They had that for a while in Starfield, actually, in an infamous puddle, and it got patched, coming for 2 achievements. RIP. And the bug is still there in Skyrim though, but with Starfield, it's just nope.
I think I did hear about that there was something like that for like getting a bunch of loot or whatever.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
Rip the puddle in Nakila City.
Now I really wish I played more Starfield.
Yeah, people are saying
to get to that point to do that.
People have been saying they were finding the New Game Plus with that puddle. You could just like wait 24 hours and loot everything, and then people also on the Reddit as well. I can't click the link because it opens in the window. But yeah, they're all warning and everything. And yet that was actually another call. I didn't link it. They were saying, a lot of things are like featured. They actually like pulled it's not a bug, it's a feature.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's
with Starfield. Yeah, they actually pulled it during launch. Like the jank is part of the experience.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Just like Battlefield 2042. Everything that happened at launch, that's the feature. That's part of the game.
No leaderboard, that's the point. It's more realism. Nah.
Yeah.
I haven't played this as well. But I'm assuming it's pretty much like the same thing that happened with Skyrim, which I'm surprised they're still doing the same principle. I mean, it is like the same engine, but new version of the engine. I guess it's all habits die hard, I guess.
Yeah.
Like even the dev room, they had it in Fallout 76. It's just the old habits.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna play this game now because of this. I uninstalled it. No, too bad. 0 out of 10 game.
I can't.
It ruined the entire game. If the game is gonna screw with me, I can't exploit the game.
No, dang it! No, another one bites the dust.
Yeah. Actually, we got even more though. Is there something you want to say before we move on?
Okay. No, I think that's a sad day. A sad day.
It is. I won. Actually, kind of an upside note though. Still on the Starfield train. That one was just
Okay.
pretty insane. So when Starfield shipped, it actually used the what is the name? I should forget the name of it because Nvidia has DLSS, like a super resolution thing like that, and Radeon has their own implementation, which I just had a complete blank right now. So Starfield actually shipped with that, but not DLSS. So some modders decided, oh, I'm gonna put it in the game with some pretty nasty things with DRM.
Mm.
So what was the name again? Of the modder. I also have another blank here. Yeah, Pure Dark. I've been working a lot of actually a pretty good mod, and the mod itself was like really good. Because so Starfield actually had somewhat better DLSS, not up to 3. They had like super resolution and everything on PC, but it didn't have the infamous frame generation powered by AI on the 40 series cars. Which I don't know if you see that. It's actually really, really sweet. The frame generation.
Oh yeah.
Did you
I
know
don't think I've
about it?
seen that.
Yeah. So basically, it's machine learning things that straight up like runs the game at a lower frame rate and then generates frame on the fly, extra frames. I didn't have that at launch because I have some partnership with AMD. But this matter saying I'm gonna put in the game behind a paywall, a Patreon paywall, not just for the download. Because there's some mods that are like that. Like basically, they want to monetize it, you have to go pay on Patreon to download. But no, they went out of the way. You have to authenticate the mod at launch to make sure that you actually paid for it. So it's straight up DRM in the mod.
Wow.
But honestly, yeah, but he said like, oh, but you can then cancel your Patreon and keep the mod. But still, like, come on.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
We have issues with DRMs with games without with mods. I mean, Bethesda tried it with the paid mods on Steam, if you remember, all the way back with Skyrim. You can have like tip jars.
Yeah.
I don't think they probably have been some mods with the armor before, but that's like really a big one. Big discussion again. Like it's only $5, guys, but nah, not me. And it got tracked within hours. People were like sharing other mods. And everyone was saying like, oh yeah, well I subscribed to this guy on his Patreon. I shut up cancel of this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know.
It's just bizarre.
What do y'all think about this? And in chat as well. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah. It's yeah. I don't know. It's just like it's just so I don't know. Kind of. It's like slightly scummy because you're just like, hey, give me all this money for
Give me money
to actually use this mod. It's like, but then all these other mods that people make, like, here, I made this thing. Here, play it.
And it really gets tricky.
No.
Especially because it's not his property, it's not his game. He didn't create DLSS either.
Exactly. He's taking a game that's already been out, but just modifying like the levels or certain
it's not even adding
characters
things.
And whatever.
Because the DLSS is also property of Nvidia.
Yeah. So it's just you're manipulating other person's properties, like intellectual properties, and in the game, right? And you're just like, oh well, I'm doing this. It's like, well, that's the thing. If I made a fan film, right, of like, I don't know, Indiana Jones or something, be like, okay, I'm gonna sell it. Be like, well, no, because that's not your character. You didn't make that.
Yeah, you could have the donations, I guess.
Well, yeah, it's like potentially, but like, it would be donations just in general, right? So for anything, as opposed to like, oh, I'm gonna sell this behind a paywall, like on YouTube or something. It's like, no, that's not how that works. So this is just weird.
I think
this is just like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Just what are you doing?
And he's actually doubled down in his interview, saying, "Oh well, next time I'm gonna put like a bunch of traps. Like I know, remember the old power game of GTA 4 that had the anti-privacy measures that would just mess with the game and crash it and everything. Yeah. He's gonna do something like that with his next mods."
Well, that's what it says here. It's like threatens to add hidden mines in future mods. Okay.
A mod that crushes the game if you pirate it. Okay, that's a new one.
Yeah, just okay.
And I might actually just download the crap version just out of spite. I don't even have a 40 series cars.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't even use the LSS3. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's me choosing. What is going on?
Oh.
It stole my cursor. Discord stole my cursor again.
Hate when it does that.
Give me back my cursor or I shall scream. There we go. Actually, yeah, we're looking much farther than I anticipated. Already on number 6. Which, yeah, that one, Nate knows a little bit about it. I've talked about it. So, I think it was yesterday that Counter-Strike 2 came out, which is not the second game, by the way. It's been out. There's like the original 1.6 and the Foundation 0 before that.
Oh,
you're saying for little kids. Oh, you clicked on the wrong one.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I had 5 as something else. Because we were on the 4th.
Oh, it is. Right? Oh, I'm completely blind. It is number 5. Yeah. It is something else.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what are you?
Well, there's gonna be a next one. So yeah, for number 5. Okay. Go back.
So we're gonna. Okay, we're gonna go to number 5. The 6 is actually
really juicy. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna spoil it. Yeah, just yet. But yeah, this one you're gonna be really happy. Well, now you've been spoiled in it because you clicked on it.
Yeah, well, it was the next thing.
So I guess Nate can introduce it then, since he read it and he's pretty hyped about it.
Okay, well, this one's like with the Cal character, right? The actor, right? This the one? Yeah, Cal Kestis actor. Says in the process of making Star Wars Jedi 3. So we had Fallen Order, and then Jedi Survivor. And now we're gonna do another one. I'm excited because I'm gonna be able to make myself in that game as well.
Yes, it's insane.
Apparently,
like how it is.
Yes. Because Boxy was like, "Hey, this guy kind of looks like you. Let me just kind of change this," and I'm just.
And it sounds like this is actually uncanny. It's crazy.
But I was like, "Wow, okay." So yeah, that's what. Yeah. So I haven't finished Fallen Order. I know. It's a shame. That's another list of games I got. But I've gotten far enough in that where I'm like, this is really good. And then Boxy had showed me a little bit of his gameplay of him just playing it. And I was like, of Survivor, Jedi Survivor. I'm like, okay, yeah, I want that one. So now this is like.
Well, it is coming to Xbox One at some point as well, Jedi Survivor.
Oh,
we talked about it.
Yes, that's
on the episode.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 episodes ago.
Which is
this one.
But okay. So I slightly see that there's gonna be some more features of customization.
They're gonna be even further.
Which it looks like there's gonna be. This was talking about Jedi Survivor, the beards. In the article, it's like here's all the beards, which again I could just be me.
Yeah,
so I'm excited for.
Can I find the screenshot? Actually, no, because it's gonna be like super far away in our conversation. I got to scroll for hours and hours and hours to find it. Actually, unless I can do a search here for like contains media. Can I? There we go. Has image. Oh, no, it's gonna index it. Never mind, it's gonna take ages. Well, I'll show it when it's done loading. But yeah. I'm down the third game's gonna be on Xbox One, though. You're gonna have to get your Series X with the disc drive. Especially with the disc drive.
Yes, with the disc drive.
It's just like all the blue looks like that. Oh, yeah, we're making it. Yeah, sure. Of course, the same director always saw it as a trilogy, which it makes sense.
Yeah,
but especially for Star Wars stories, the upcoming of the new Jedi.
It's because we haven't seen too much of that for a while, where it's like a continuation. Because we had Dark Forces, right?
Yeah,
Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight, Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast, and then there was the Jedi Academy was after that one, after Outcast, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so you follow this character through these different stories, but then after that was just, I mean, the closest somewhat thing, it was only 2 games, was Starkiller. Like that's the closest thing to like a continuation of something. But the other ones were just like, here's just some random Star Wars thing. So like they actually have like, no, we're following this character through the story, and it's just like that's cool. I like that.
Maybe that kind of reflects the movies as well. Like, that's what I was thinking about. Like it's about the trilogies of the upcoming of a new Jedi. In the movies, it's always like in trilogies. And it's kind of have the same thing here with the games of Cat Kestis. Just pretty sweet. Yeah,
no, that's well, again, I'm gonna finish Fallen Order, and then I'll go to Jedi Survivor and just kind of see like what they're doing with the story. But I'm just interested to see how everything is leading to.
Actually, is the image here? Maybe I can just find it. I think that's the one I was using. Was it? Or is it another beard?
Which one?
I think it was it was like this one or this. No, it was like more like this one I was using. Like it's just like it's uncanny.
Oh. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, because there's this full beard.
The short beard I think I had. Or the other ones.
Yeah, it's just he was just like this.
Yes, like this one, the extended mustache, number 11. That's the one. It's a back mustache. Okay, like,
oh yeah, it's just like this looks like you.
Nah, it's the short beard, I guess.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Oh
gosh.
The DMs.
All beards, all the time.
All the time.
But yeah, no, that's yeah, I'm glad that they are, because I mean, again, so far from what I've been doing and from what I've been hearing, anyways, that these games are really good. So it's like, okay, yes, keep up the good games. Let's do that. So yeah, no, that's
Respawn have been really killing it, like with all the games. Pretty crazy. Anyways, I still have to finish Jedi Survivor. Actually, I can go back to streaming at some point and really finish it. And I might go to the Xbox One version depending on its release. We'll see. Oh jeez. But now actually for the actual Counter-Strike one, the real juicy one, finally, I've got a little sip before we get moving. Number 6, I couldn't read at all. I just couldn't see the list.
Yeah, I'm just like, what? But okay, yes, number 6.
At number 6. Burger King foot, that is. Yes! It's not a terrible little show for it. I've seen the I could have put I guess a trailer for it here in the list, but I didn't. Oh well, it was like really last minute because it just came out yesterday. I've seen like actually one of my classmates was playing it during lunch break. That was pretty interesting. So Counter-Strike 2. Have you played much of a Global Offensive?
Yeah, I played a fair amount of Global Offensive. Trying to think. I did play I did play the demo or the trial version on the 360.
Yeah, good old days. I did
play that.
Good old
played
days.
that.
What about on PC?
And then I did no, I actually got CS:GO when it was free. When they said, we're making this free, and I'm like, okay, I might as well download it then. Since it's free, and then I started playing it from there. I haven't played it enough recently, but I have played a good amount to understand the game and know well enough what the game is. At least the updates that they've done, right?
Yeah, I haven't played much of it. I did actually subscribe to the 360 because it was like insanely cheap, and then like I got a little hint. I actually got an email saying that I got a refund for my subscription. I'm like, huh? Why? I didn't request a refund. Okay. But yeah, but I actually forgot because that game was coming out. So Counter-Strike 2 is basically CS:GO in Source 2 with the engine. It looks like really good. I got maybe now it's okay, kind of good. And I guess on par with like Half-Life Alyx really gives those vibes. Well, they probably reuse a lot of materials from that game anyway. And and it's interesting
because because it was the game Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
And then they did Counter-Strike Global Offensive, but it's not 2.
But no, actually, it's
Which
not.
I assumed
Yeah.
that was the sequel, was Counter-Strike Global Offensive as Counter-Strike 2, just not saying Counter-Strike 2. Right? That's what I thought. And then they're like, oh, we're making Counter-Strike 2. And I assumed, I'm thinking, oh, so it's CSGO 2. But no, it's Counter-Strike 2.
Yeah, because the other games, actually before that, so they had the original, and then you had Condition Zero on the FF1 engine,
Right.
and then you had like Counter-Strike Source, and then CS:GO. So much.
Yeah, so it's just like, okay, this is now 2.
There was much of needed updates. It has got a lot of improvement, the graphics, especially gameplay and everything, and the smoke. It's actually pretty sweet. Instead of just like being particles, it's sort of like volumetric. It's acting really, it's really, really, really sweet. It looks great. I'm probably gonna play it later today, if I can manage to download it. But there's one thing though that people are actually kind of outraged for some reason, because like it sounds like a great game, right? I don't know if you have an idea what could be the problem. Could you try to guess?
At this point in time, I
because it sounds like a great game, right?
Yeah, it sounds like it's basically CS:GO, but
just better in every way. Yeah, it's.
I mean, theoretically,
so you
that's what it sounds like.
Overwatch 2? What happened with that game?
Yes, I do remember Overwatch 2 and what happened.
They basically pulled an Overwatch 2 with CS2, as in, if you try to look up Counter-Strike Global Offensive. But if you want actually this little test, go open up your Steam library right now and you look up Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Look up Counter-Strike in your Steam library.
1 second. Let's get Steam going.
I kind of spoiled it already, but yeah.
Steam going.
I guess I can do the same here for you guys. Oh no, it's got an update. Oh no.
Oh no, for you that's a no.
Oh no.
Update while streaming.
If it wants to load, logging in. It's logging in, all right. Poggers.
Just.
And Steam is just blank. Nice. There we go, Steam.
No, perfect. That's
Steam,
what you want to see.
Steam capture, yes. And it is not loading. It's just blank. How?
Well, there we go. Right.
Right. So you go into the library, right? I want to play some CS:GO. Yeah, I like all my games. It's absolutely insane, by the way. Counter-Strike. Actually, I gotta pause that download. I gotta pause this. It's gonna eat up my data. No more Global Offensive. It's just Counter-Strike 2 now. They literally pulled a Overwatch 2. Where did
they actually do that?
They literally did an Overwatch. I can go to the store page here, and it says, release date August 21st, 2012. X'd out. Apparently, CS2 released in 2012. So yeah, literally an Overwatch 2 case. And it sees Nate's face like, no. He can't believe it either.
Well, just hang on here.
I think too is like I didn't really add any content. It's an option update, sure, but like they removed some modes and stuff too. So and you can go back to original. So any complaint, people are like, oh, well, don't complain. Like, the game just came out. They're gonna add the stuff. The problem is that it's not that. It's they actively remove things from the game that you bought with the first update.
Yeah, because my thing's updating right now, so I can't fully see it. But okay, so what you're saying is they actually did get rid of CS:GO and is now Counter-Strike 2.
Not get rid.
Is that what you're saying?
It's just straight up a rebranding. It's the exact same. It's the same Steam ID. They just changed the name. and pushed an update to turn it to a different game. Literally.
So the update is it just changing the name and changing whatever. So CS:GO is gone, like the name, like the game that we've played before is gone.
But say if you go on a store page for CS2, it says like release date 2012 because it's the store page for CS:GO that got rebranded.
Well, okay, here's something. Because I saw that Counter-Strike 2 was out, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see if it's free or whatever. And so I searched it, and it said, oh, you already have this in your library. And I'm like, well, maybe I without me remembering, maybe I had it so that it stayed in my library until it was released. I'm like, I don't remember doing that, but so that's why I was confused at that. And so you saying this, and I'm like, oh, that's why it's already in my library, because it's literally...
You already have. You have. Yeah.
Okay, here, let's type it. Counter.
It's especially goofy. So it's like
Counter-Strike Global.
Nope.
Oh, global.
Or you can just type CS:GO.
Oh,
there's actually a hard-coded shortcut if you type CS:GO.
Okay, well then let's do this then. CS:GO. CS:GO player profiles. That's all that shows up, and it's free. That's it. That's all. So
that's people are really pissed because like any issues they have, they actually have something to complain about because they can't go back. Because those modes that are missing, you can't play them anymore.
See,
so they are actually gone.
See, because okay, I didn't know that this is what they were doing.
Hey, like everyone thought well, the betas for CS2 they were through the CS:GO app ID, which I guess it makes sense, right? There's like the actual Steam beta and everything because people you need to have couple of offensive to access the beta. True, but like everyone thought just assumed it was going to be a different game when it would launch, right? And it would just like carry over your progress and everything, and that's just not it. If you look at the achievements, they removed all the achievements, every single one. Or everything you earned is just gone. Now you only have one achievement for launching CS2, what is the current percentage? Because yesterday was like insanely low. It was like the lowest Steam could even display. Maybe it's a little bit higher now. I can't actually see. Hold on. It's 0% of all players.
Okay,
so it's at 0.0% of unlocks.
Oh no,
So if anything, it could be like 0.00001% because that's the minimum Steam can display. It's 0.0. Ouch!
Oh,
and you get the achievement for just launching the game after the update. Ouch!
So as soon as I opened up like to my library, I'll just see if I could peek it out over here. Oh gosh, what is this doing? Anyways, my computer is definitely...
Yeah, I see you actually like lagging. It's insane.
But anyways, there it is. Counter-Strike 2 already in my favorites somehow. That's
how many
weird.
Hours do you have on it?
Oh yeah, let's see how many hours of...
I've seen the memes. I've seen the memes like, oh yeah, the game came out today. I already have 1,600 hours on it.
I already have 31 hours played.
Dang. Okay, he's a real fan. He's a real fan of CS2.
I'm just, I was on it as soon as it came out. I was just like, man.
Dang.
That Counter-Strike 2.
Well, mine's pretty... Actually, let me look at my friends real quick, just for the heck of it. One of my friends I know that plays CS:GO quite a lot. Well, used to play CS:GO.
That's too funny.
How do you find your friend? There we go again. Where is he? Chris! Games.
Major update. Yeah,
he's got 250 hours on the CS2. 250 hours.
It's just like 250 hours on. Wow.
He's actually time traveled.
Wow.
But yeah,
Well, look at that. There it is. Yeah, that's wow. Is that is everything replaced? Like, is anything that I've potentially have gotten like
yeah,
skins or
the
whatever? Is
skins,
that all
everything does
gone?
carry over, thankfully. And the workshop
Okay,
items as
because
well. Actually, that's I guess it's one advantage is that the workshop everything got carried over. All the workshop items that exist on the subscriptions.
then that would really be an Overwatch 2 where it's like, yeah, everything you've done in Overwatch, it gone.
No, you get to keep it, and yet, I guess it would be kind of a pain, like to have two games at the same time to have like the workshop be synchronized. But like they own Steam, they could just implement it on Steam to make it work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
They
just
could
weird.
they find a workshop that's shared between games. They could just do that if they
Well,
wanted.
the thing is too is I don't recall this being said at all that this was going to
That
happen.
now
That
it
they
was
were
just
going to
out of the blue
merge.
like that. They never said anything about it. It was just like, oh yeah, this game is
And
gonna be coming out.
you see that's the thing, because that's what Overwatch 2 did. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Overwatch is gone." You're like, "Wait,
Well, actually,
what?"
but
Or did they
Overwatch.
say?
They said Overwatch 1 was gonna be shutting down. So my
Okay.
friends were like, I actually had some friends that there's some achievement
Well, that's the
hunters.
thing.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay. But yeah, like, just to not say it at all is like, what? But I don't know. I think that's bizarre. If you're calling it something something 2, that means that there was a first one, right? Well, if you delete the first one, then there is no record of a first one. Then having a number 2 beside it is almost like, why?
Why?
Why not just say this is CS:GO, but we're just changing things. Just keep the same name.
Yeah, the thing with Overwatch, they did say it was gonna be shutting down. I had some achievement hunter friends that were like, "Oh crap, we gotta rush it. We gotta get the last achievements before
Yeah.
it shuts down," and it was all for nothing.
Yes. All
It's,
yes.
it's the same achievement list. It's the same game.
Because it's the same game.
Yeah.
That is like they just replaced and it's because I get that, okay, there was a Counter-Strike and then there's Counter-Strike something else and Counter-Strike something else, and there was no official Counter-Strike 2 with the number 2 on it. But if literally all you're doing is CS:GO,
on Source,
but improved,
yeah,
but on Source, right, or whatever, then I'm like, just still call it CS:GO. And just say we're updating CS:GO.
Yeah,
everything will, like, your skins will be there. Everything's there. We're just updating CS:GO.
Yeah, because like, it's kind of what they did too with Dota 2. I don't know if you noticed that at some point they did actually update the game to Source 2. It was like the first Source 2 game.
Okay.
And for a while, actually, with like the panoramic updates, part of like the UI of CS:GO was actually running on Source 2, like merged together, kind of like MCC and merged engines together.
Oh yeah.
But then now with CS2, it's like the entire game is just straight up Source 2, start to end. Okay, that's pretty an update. But yeah, they could just done that with an update. But they keep all the same features, just as like an engine update. Like some games that like right now on this generation that like Payday 3 is gonna be doing that. They're gonna update, go from Unreal Engine 4, and eventually they're gonna be sent update, bring it to Unreal 5. And just all in the background and whatever. But now, like, it's a different game, change a bunch of things. And especially another thing that people are pretty mad about is that they dropped Mac support. They dropped the Linux build for CS:GO. Well, for Linux, at least you can still use Proton. Not the best though, and Mac, you're out of luck, I guess. Even though you bought the game. Well, before you say you bought the game before it was free, right?
Yeah.
It's just gone. So
right.
I'm actually considering, like, what is the point of your crossword, like the legality of it? It might actually be questionable at some point. Well, Valve is not new to breaking the law. Let's be real. They've been in hot water many times. don't know if you remember all the stories
Yeah.
with like Australia and the refund policies and everything. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember a lot of that stuff.
Well, that actually like the new refund policies, that's pretty generous. That was actually born from like lawsuits over their old policy where it was just like no refunds at all, and they got like hot water in
Okay.
Australia and stuff, and it was like other things too that they got in trouble with. It's Valve's not new to it. But yeah, and actually the worst part about it, there's some people that say that on Windows a game won't boot. Also, because like you need like a much more powerful PC to run this game compared to CS:GO. And that's the one thing with like the advantage of CS:GO is that it's such an old game on such an old engine. You can run the potato. You can have like, especially like you think of like the lesser fortunate parts of the world, but when they don't have like games are super expensive, computers are super expensive. They play CS:GO they would play CS:GO all the time because they can just get like an old PC from a dumpster and it would just run, even if that had lower the settings a whole lot, but it would work. And they actually had a game they could play. That was pretty sweet.
That's true.
Yeah, really good advantage.
That's true.
But now that's gone because you need a much more powerful PC to run it.
So because I think when I don't know if it was this computer or my older one, but it was like I was able to do, or I had my previous graphics card where I was able to do it, and my CPU would, because again the graphics I could lower it, it's not going to like really change how the game is. Like it wasn't too big of a difference. But yeah, now being in a newer engine, it's like, and it says it's like 33 gigs now. I don't know if it was. I don't know how big the previous CS:GO was, but
I don't know. It was pretty small.
I think it might have been like 20 something.
Yeah, but it's not a huge deal. And well,
like
storage
that.
Nowadays, it's insanely cheap.
Yeah.
You could
But yeah, it's just like okay.
And actually,
but yeah, that is
real unfortunate. And the most ironic part of it, can I have a drum roll sound effects? I don't know, or something, or like this one particular device the game currently does not run on. Can you guess what it is?
Steam Deck. Seriously, it doesn't run on the Steam Deck?
On their own flagship hardware that they're advertising on the front page of the store alongside the game, but the game doesn't run on it. And it has some the performance it runs, but the performance is kind of bad, and like it doesn't detect control inputs. Basically, so it can technically run at a mediocre frame rate, but until they patch it, you can only play keyboard and mouse.
Like, again, like, wouldn't you think they would have thought of all this
stuff? They did rush it
before
quite a lot because it was supposed to launch in the summer. That got delayed, or like, come on.
What you would think, you would think that Valve, who made their own computer system, would make sure that this game that they've made works on their computer system that they've made.
CS:GO was actually run pretty well on the Steam Deck.
Yes, it did. Yeah, I did play it a couple of times on there.
Maybe the best you could get with playing CS:GO on a controller, there's always going to be a ceiling to how good the experience can be, but it will run. It will run pretty well still.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's But like that is bizarre.
And the same thing as well with like the workshop. They made it's their own storefront. They can just say, okay, beep 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 programming, there we go. You can now have workshop that supports multiple games. And there we go. You have this workshop that works for CS:GO and CS2. Bam, it works. But no.
Yeah.
And same for Steam inventory, they could just do that. Oh, beep, 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 beep. Or I might have a flag going like, oh, well, actually, you can have share your items. Oh, but these new items, they're only gonna work on CS2 because of like engine limitations or whatever. Sure, but
Yeah, that is wow. Oh, that's so weird. I don't get like you think with the debacle of Overwatch 2 that they go, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do it this way. Like we should just erase the previous game
and then
to then just have this game.
because normally Valve is like so good at preserving the old games. Like you can still to this day buy the original Half-Life from like 197 or something like that, the Half-Life 2 from 2004, and they've actually updated it to the new source engines and everything, bringing out so many improvements to it over the years. It's absolutely insane. Sometimes to the detriment Half-Life source, but they really care. But it's just with this, it's like a slap in the face compared to what we're doing all this time.
Yeah. Well, and also, again, the top of the fact it doesn't work on the Steam Deck, I'm like, what? Then why do this? Because then at least you can have, okay, I'll have my CS:GO until they go and fix and update Counter-Strike 2. So I still have that type of game to play until they fix it. But now I can't. You can't even do that. You can't even play the previous version.
But wait, it gets even better. We're not even done. Or go on.
No. What's how better can this get?
So if you look at the reviews, they're actually pretty negative for this game. Understandably, because they got received like all the original and everything. But yet, if you look on the store page, it's very positive. Because they reuse the same store page, all the reviews from CS:GO carried over, so it still shows very positive. Even though you look at the graph, it actually, can I show it here as well? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for it.
Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Yes, you're very positive. No, actually, it's gone down actually. Because last night it was very positive. Now it actually gone down to mostly positive. As of today.
Okay.
Oh, if you actually look here, date ranges, show graph, and look at that. Ooh, like on the day, yeah, it's September 27th, September 28th. It's just like it's absolute nosedive.
Playing a video. Okay. There we go. Okay, so
it's actually about like it's about like 50% right now on the recent reviews. 50 positive, 50% negative on the graph.
Come on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, because wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Counter-Strike 2 came out August 21st, 2012. That's cool.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, oh, yeah, last night it was very positive. But as of today, the recent reviews went down to mostly positive.
Ouch. See, this is the part that caught me. It says Counter-Strike 2 is already in your Steam library. I'm like, huh?
And if you want to go down to the reviews, you click on date range, you can see the graph.
Oh, just hang on here.
I'm showing it on my stream.
Oh. Okay, yeah. All right. Where is it? Just click on which?
Yeah, date range and then show graph.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, date range, show graph. Just
bam, just like that drop.
It's weird.
Which also
right on this day.
Which also brings up again the legality. Because like its reviews is technically a different product. So it's technically, if you use the reviews as advertising, that would straight up be false advertising, in my opinion. I'm not a lawyer, just saying. Right, covering myself legally.
That's
But
Yes,
in
Boxy. The
my
Boxy part is
opinion,
how
as a
Boxy wanted it.
non-lawyer, but as a gamer, this would be false advertising if they ever use those reviews to promote the game, because it's not even for the same game, like
Yep.
straight up.
Yep.
And even then, well, I mean, think by adding on the store page, technically it is used for the advertising because it's trying to promote it. So they're putting the reviews on the front page to entice you to play it or buy it because it's free. At least the
Well,
website is free, but still.
and here's a good example of this type of thing. The game The Stanley Parable was made.
Yeah.
Then they made The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a separate game. But it's pretty much the same game with a couple extra things added. And in my brain, I'm thinking, well, why don't they make that as an update to this game, to just The Stanley Parable? And then, like, doing more research, there was like one stream where actually the guy who made the game was talking and describing things. It's because it was built in Unity, the second game.
Yeah.
They redid the whole game in Unity. So instead of doing this and completely getting rid of the Stanley Parable and then putting in their new version, they say, okay, there's the Stanley Parable. Here's our new version that we made. We're just calling it the Ultra Deluxe.
Well, it must be like some really
in a different engine. Essentially the same game with some few extra stuff, but it's like they're separate. You could still play the original Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
Where this is like you can't go back and play like you're saying, because imagine if they took the Stanley Parable, put in their new version, completely got rid of the old one, and they kept the same reviews, the same thing. It's like, no, it's a different game.
Well, I mean,
Even though
it'd be more excusable, I guess, with a Stanley Parable, because it is the core is the same. You still get the full regular Stanley Parable experience. Well, because the way it's made, you have like the base game is exactly the same, but at some point you unlock like a secret passage that it brings you to all the new content. So
yeah, but still,
it's like an update.
You still have achievements in Stanley Parable.
Yeah, but it's
like
exact same,
doing certain,
almost the same achievements between the two as well.
Almost, some of them are different because one is like, don't play the game for so many years. The other ones don't play this game for so many years.
It went up from 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. So if you had gotten that achievement on Stanley Parable, well, that one's gone. You have to do it again.
Well, no, because I guess if it was an update, they would just keep the achievements, the one they already unlocked. But yeah, with CS2, they just because even the thing is,
it was redone in Unity. It's not like it's in the similar system. Like they've redone everything.
Yeah, but they could have
they would
kept the same list and just be like, you reuse the same achievement IDs and the same API key on Steam to pop the old achievements.
I mean,
in the new game.
I guess, but it'd be similar to this then, right? Like it's your Switch, because with this, from what it sounds like, it's the same game.
Yeah, but even Overwatch 2, they did that. Where like, hey, it's you kept your achievements that you got in Overwatch 1. Everything carried over because it's the same game. Because they had to, because on Xbox and PlayStation, you can't just delete people's achievements.
Right.
Well, Valve can't do it. And they did.
But that I don't know. I feel like you're talking about legality thing. Like I feel like
achievements doesn't really matter. But...
but I mean, like, in the sense of like, it's, I don't know, like the idea of like this, you've said that this is this game, and then now we're playing this one with extra things. Some people might just like, well, how was the original without the extra things? Well, we'll never know.
It's gone. And here's this game that you bought. Hey, I bought this game. I'm gonna play this on my Mac. No, you can't play it anymore.
So I don't know. I don't know. I think like them with Stanley Parable having it as a separate game was actually a better way of doing it, instead of just like replacing it, because it's not just because they did a completely different engine. It's not just like updating to give extra things. It's like, we're redoing the entire game, but just in a different engine.
Yeah, but so
it looks slightly different. And
it's insanely close. From what I played, like I didn't even know. it wasn't Unity until the game mentioned it and then fourth wall break. Straight up. I didn't even notice. I figured probably because getting Source to run on modern consoles, good luck with that.
Yeah, well, and it seemed like whoever else was working on the level design, they tried to make the objects be exactly the same as the original Stanley Parable, so to make it look the same and basically be the same. But it's because of if you do certain paths a certain amount of times, you could either choose, like if you said that you've played the game before, you get certain things sooner, but then if you said you haven't played that game before, yeah, but there's still like other things in like the menus and stuff like that's all different. So you wouldn't have the same experience as you would from the original game because those things weren't there.
I mean, conceptually, I guess it is the same. I think Stanley Parable could have gotten away a lot better. I think I can even amount of like, in practical, if you were to try to like fight this, I'm like, hey, this is not cool. But like the judge is gonna be like, well, it's the exact same game, all the same content. It looks the same. It just has more stuff for free. Why are you complaining? Why with CS:GO too? Well, CS2, you can't redefend it the same way you could Stanley Parable.
Well, you could just say it looks the same. It's the same game. You have the same skins. You have the same stuff.
The thing is, with CS2, it doesn't look the same. It's harder to run. Not everyone can run it. People can't run it anymore.
Yeah.
And they removed content. A lot of stuff is different, and yet they're losing the old reviews, and a lot of people are not happy with the changes. I think also as well, like Stanley Parable.
Yeah.
Overwhelming positive reception. It's just better in every way. There's no one that's gonna say, there's no one's gonna say, the Stanley Parable should play the original, not the deluxe. Unless like you already own that game, right? You should go out of your way to play the original. No one's gonna say that. With Global Offensive, yes, there is an argument to play Global Offensive in place of CS2. They're a very strong one.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
It's a lot harder to defend the case compared to like Stanley Parable.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I don't. I still feel like them splitting Stanley Parable and like having the two different games like was a good choice.
Yeah,
but I do see where it's like it's a lot more egregious in.
They went out of the way. They couldn't have gotten away combining Stanley Parable as an update, but CS2.
Yeah.
Especially the reviews.
Well. It's just that one drop.
Yeah.
The one drop in the 28th.
Well, I guess we'll have to see how the story develops. I'm very curious.
Yeah. Wow, I just didn't know that was okay.
I really juicy one that happened like last time. Because it was supposed to record the show Saturday. Actually, good thing we waited, but didn't really work out Saturday night. But good thing we waited because now we have this. We get out onto it.
That's right. Yeah.
I guess is there anything else you want to add before we move on?
No, it's just
down now. Recovered from this.
Well, like part of me does want to attempt to try it on the Steam Deck, just to see.
Same.
So I may attempt that, but yeah. We'll just see. We'll see what happens. What happens next with that?
Oh yeah, by the way, I did get my refund for the subscription. So I have $1.55 on my account. You can try to hack me and steal my money. My $1.55 on my account.
There you go.
Go nuts! Try to hack me. So I guess let me close this team here. Actually, let me close it because I want to use all my data.
Yeah.
I've been staying the whole time. Let me close team.
So just to be clear, are we going on number 7?
Number 7.
Number 7.
I'm not clicking on it just yet. So it's a pretty goofy one, or I don't know if you already clicked on it. But anyways,
I haven't clicked yet.
You go pick down here. So you know, like how many stores? I don't know if, how often it happens nowadays. You go to a store and like, do you have a store credit card? How often does that happen to you? when you go to buy things. Are you interested in getting our credit card? Or you see ads for like random stores credit cards all the time.
It's a couple of times,
Like
yeah.
in
Like
recent
Walmart
years,
has that, right? They
they've
have
toned it
their
down
own
in the
credit card
last
thing or
couple of
whatever.
years. I was pretty surprised to see there's a new credit card that's out.
Yeah.
Can you guess from which which store it's tied to, which brand?
Okay, now so is this gaming related?
It is gaming, but it is a gaming podcast after all.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because I'm like, okay, so a gaming credit card thing from a company. I don't know.
It's just
Sony,
goofy.
PlayStation. I don't know.
Actually, better Xbox. A straight up Xbox credit card. It is
really.
It is
an Xbox credit card.
Click on number 7.
If I click it, I'm gonna see an Xbox credit card. Is this?
This is real.
Xbox MasterCard? Are you kidding me? Why?
Now I'm gonna break the bubble real quick. Right now it's only in the US, so we can't get it, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
It's issued by an American bank.
Only available in 50 US.
Like I actually had to change the link to write EN-US so we can see it. Otherwise, it just had the page. Oh, it's not available in your region, and you couldn't read anything. I actually had to change the link to be in the US website. I need
I'm scrolling down here. I'm looking where it's like dining delivery services.
Yes.
3 times.
That's like streaming service. Oh, and they fixed the page.
Just Grubhub and DoorDash. Oh,
because when I was browsing, like looking for the articles this week, there was this image. It just says like woman playing with a controller. They actually fixed it now. Nice.
Woman playing with a controller. I mean, I think that would be just an apt picture of just text saying "woman playing with controller."
It's the
but
it's the Mid-Journey rendition of it. There we go.
Yeah,
and they got the fingers right at least. Nah, it's gotta be real photo.
Yeah, right.
Just, before I get sued for whatever, saying bad thing, that it is probably a real picture. I would hide. It would really surprise me if it was AI. Anyways, it's just it's just a stock photo. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not promoting. I was just telling you it was pretty funny, pretty goofy. They're just throwing things out there, throwing new things. What's a good thing I didn't use that card on the gear shop though, because if I try to do chargeback, because I haven't told that story. We're talking about it before the show. I bought some stuff from the Xbox gear shop, and they got to give me like fake tracking numbers and stuff. It's a real mess. I might actually have to do a chargeback. Good thing I wasn't using the Xbox credit card, because like, what if they also void my credit card?
Oh,
we're doing a chargeback on their own store. It's actually pretty surprising because you can even have your gamer tag written on the card.
Oh, that would be interesting, hey?
Yep.
Having your gamer tag on the... Oh, yes, that's right. It does say it. Oh my goodness, it does say personalized game. Interesting. That's...
I was gonna say that again.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Personalize it with a gamer tag.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just imagining it. Like, people judge gamers and they have all the stereotypes, and then you have this guy. He's gonna go to the grocery store, pull out his Xbox credit card, to pay groceries. Oh yeah, so I see this card, Dark Warlord 77. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, like, oh, can I add you on Xbox? Oh, sure, yeah. It's like, because he just looks at the card, goes, oh.
Or like someone else like in the card. Oh yeah, what's the name on the card? Dragon Killer Slayer is 71. You sure?
Just okay.
That is a strange name.
It's my given name.
Maybe if you were a child of Elon Musk, it would make sense. Maybe.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little bit.
See, there's no annual fee, contactless payments, free FICO score.
Wow.
$0 fraud liability protection.
I think it's like it's like, it makes sense for like a page promoting a credit card. It's the things of wording you expect, right? Or FICO score, like liability, insurance, and whatever. It makes sense, like credit card speech. But it's just like the thought that like this is the Xbox.com domain that has these words. That's he's saying FICO score.
Yeah.
That is saying fraud liability protection on Xbox.com.
Yeah. Oh, that is that's wow.
And next to Chief here. Chief is all about that $0 fraud liability protection.
Oh yeah, exactly right.
Chief cares about his FICO score.
Yes. Yeah, he's just that is. I mean, okay, I guess.
Yeah, just
I just don't know how they came up with that, but okay.
Distraction, I guess. That's pretty goofy.
Wow. Yep, did not hear this one.
No.
Didn't. I was just what?
Kind of flipping the coin though. Well, the topics are kind of in a random order, and then I try to make some narrative, but not really. So this one is like completely odd opposite. Did you hear about it? What happened with Unity? Probably because it was pretty huge.
I heard something. I heard what? Oh, what was it? I forget what it was. There was something. Yes. Something bad.
Runtime fee.
Is something about. Yeah, it was like something about money. What?
Well, it's always about money. Everything's about money nowadays.
Well, yeah, basically.
So yeah, but the actual good thing, they actually backtrack. So if you've been following it, they did officially backtrack on the runtime fees. A little summary if you don't know what happened. Basically, they had this new policy where every time someone would install their game, I think it was like 20 cents that the developer had to pay to Unity. I think that.
Oh.
But you didn't consult at all. And like you had developers that like, I spent 5 years on this game. I can't change engine, and now all of a sudden you're gonna pull the rug onto me like this.
Yeah, because I remember hearing about there was something with Unity, and then they had to apologize. I remember seeing those things. I didn't know exactly. Okay, so with runtime, because that's like I remember seeing runtime. That's going with video, right, or something like that.
It's based on. It was basically the idea of every time you install the game, or then run it for the first time, it would cost the developer 20 cents.
Oh.
Every install of this, so you could sell the game once and actually make a loss on the sale of your game if people installed it enough.
That's crazy.
So you say you would do a charity bundle, like a bundle, right? We give away a game for free. You can't. You would actually lose money.
Wow.
And people are like, yeah, it's just actual right. And there's like people like were worried about like, what if someone hates us and they just buy the game and then run a script and install the game 24/7, like actual mass install campaigns just to hurt us. Yeah, it was kind of insane.
Wow,
Definitely
that is.
Like you really think about it, when you commit to these things, like you can pull around. It's not just about like, they did take some step forward, and it's not just about that particular policy. Even if they did backtrack, it's the idea of that they could make changes in the future. They could do rug pulls like that anytime. On the developers that already scored so many hours and they can't change engine at this rate. Well, kind of, because there was this company actually that released some tools that allowed you to migrate your indie project to another engine. It made it a bit easier, thankfully. But
that's crazy.
I think what's really hopeful is they did promise that going forward all changes will be based on the actual Unity version itself. So if you're working a project on a certain version, that current policy at the time would apply forever. You could take all your time to ship the game. It's only if you were to actually update the editor that the new policies would take place based on the version of the editor. That's a good compromise, though, I gotta admit. Because like, of course they're gonna make
Yeah.
they have to make some changes. If the business model doesn't work, they have to make changes eventually. But like at any given time, there's like a bunch of Unity projects mid development. So like they at some point they have to make a cutoff, right? It makes sense. But I guess yeah, with the based on the version, is like the best compromise in my opinion. If you don't agree, you can just finish that game on that editor version and then move on.
Yeah. Oh, let's go up here. But yeah, no, that's yeah. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's frozen. You are frozen.
Yeah, no, it's because of accidentally hit the link for Twitter X.
Oh.
So it actually opened up on a separate browser, and I'm like, because it was because of just looking at the post that Unity did about like, oh, whoops, sorry, we apologize for the confusion and angst. The runtime fee policy we announced on Tuesday was caused. We are listening. We are listening, talking to our team members, community, customers, partners, and we'll be making changes to policy. It's like, oh, okay.
Sure, Mark, there's more text to it. Thank you for your honest critical feedback. Yeah, thank you for your feedback that you should have asked before you made that change.
Yes,
before you implement it and confirm it.
Like this happens like almost every time there's something that comes out where some company or someone's like, we're gonna do this, and everyone's like, what? Why? And it's like, oh, whoops, sorry, never mind.
Thank you for your feedback, but like,
yeah, we thank you for your feedback. We have now decided to. Oh, what did that recently?
Do you even need
like
feedback for this? It's like, it's common sense, right?
It's like, we're taking really more money away from developers. Maybe it's like, maybe should do that. Yeah, that's wow.
I think it's like they kind of play it. They kind of want to play both sides. Like they enforce this, they apply that. This is what we're gonna do. It's definitive, and then they evaluate the backlash. If they can get away with it, they're gonna continue. Yeah. And if they can't, they can't get away. It's like, oh, well, thanks for the feedback. We listen to you.
We're listening, and we're listening to what you say, and
they
we're going to
play both sides. You know,
team. And
they want to enforce things without without our approval, while also pretending that they listen to feedback. That's funny.
Like, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the reason the thing that happened before that I'm thinking of like where a company does something and then there's like, whoops, was Twitch, right? Where they're just like, oh, these are the changes we're making, and we're doing this. We want to improve things, and blah blah blah. And everyone's just like, what?
Why?
What are you doing? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And they were like, oh, you know what? We're sorry. We didn't know this effect or will make or blah blah blah. We apologize. You know, it's like we made mistake. We made mistakes, and and we will, and we're gonna stop doing this bad thing. And I'm like, well, if it was a bad thing, then why did you do it in the first? Why did you just like you didn't think that this would cause?
Yeah, it's like, why?
It was just such a weird thing of like, and yeah, again, like, and there's other. I think EA has probably done that before, and like where they just do something like, oh, whoops, we're sorry. It's like, then don't do it. Like, I don't know. Like, they say they discuss things, but I don't know how. What, like 1 minute of like, hey, should we do this? You didn't give me an answer. Okay, I'll do it anyways. Like, that's what it seems like. Like, no one talks to anyone.
Yeah.
Or at least outside of their bubble. Of like, hey, what about the customers? What would they think if we were to do this? Have it so that we are thinking of doing this. Is this okay if we do this, or would this affect you in any way? And then everyone goes, yes, it would. That's stupid. Why would you do that? And they go, okay, we're not going to do it. But no, they just go do it anyways. And then wait for everyone to get mad. And they go, oh, well, sorry.
Well, the sound effect is a little bit. Why did you do it? Why? Money.
Well, yeah.
I wish I had on the Discord soundboard. I need to add that actually on the soundboard. There we go. Because we can have the sound effects playing on both our ends, on both streams at the same time.
Money. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm partially wanting to get something like that too, because I have my effects thing now, but I'm like, it'd be cool to have like my
ding dong
other stuff. Ding dong. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know I need to get a soundboard like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like it's so, because then it keeps happening. Like, of course games do that too, right? Like EA with like stuff with Battlefield or whatever, like, oh, we're so sorry we did this and blah blah blah. And I'm just like, why did you do it? Why did you put this out there? Why did you like, of course the answer is money, but it's just like you keep saying, oh, we're here for the customers, we're here for the, whoever, and it's just like, well, then don't do this.
Yeah.
Or like do like publicly ask your customers, and or like say, hey, we are thinking of doing this. Would this, it's like, how would this affect you?
I don't care.
Like, ask before you just like, I don't know, because then this will keep happening. But they're just trying to see what they can get away with, right? It's like, hey, let's just throw this here, and then try to distract with something else or whatever. And everyone's like, well, wait, what's this? What's this?
One step, where it's a classic song.
But that's what usually happens. But that's what happens a lot, is that they're trying to, like, they do something like subtly, whatever, go over here, but then someone with a keen eye goes, well, wait a second, what's this thing over here?
Makes sense.
And then they go, they tell people about it, like either on Twitter X or whatever, on Instagram, be like, hey, wait, I saw this thing. This doesn't make any sense. And then of course, then everyone's like, hey, he's right. This doesn't make any sense. And then it starts to be a big stink. And then they're like, whoops. We are talking with our teams to see what we could do to resolve this issue. Okay.
But then they always do like, 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Yeah, well,
and things like, it's so egregious. There's so many egregious things that happen. We can't stay mad because there's so many things to be mad about that all the time. And then people forget.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny here because this update in this article, it's like, because they're like, oh, we're thinking of changing policy, blah 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 blah, and then they go, it's like, we haven't gone public with anything because executives are still running the by partners and don't want a repeat of last week's communications debacle. Because that's all it was. That's all it was, Boxy. It was a communication.
Yeah. We're trying to.
That's all.
Yeah, we're trying to bankrupt developers. No.
We wanted to like communicate this the right, but we didn't communicate it right. We're sorry. Oh yeah, communication problem of like, oh here's communication. We're trying to take more of your money. Okay, like that's
good.
There. There you go. You communicated. So their communications was they were trying to sneak it in and didn't actually say what they meant, and whoops. I guess we'll fix our communications. It's like, yeah, okay. Talk to your partners about how to fix your communications. It's just oh, that's so dumb.
I guess pretty much, but at least it kind of got resolved. So I guess like it makes me wonder as well, like as a future developer myself, like what am I gonna do? Because I think, but Unity is appealing because it supports .NET and C#. But like, there's always Godot that's like becoming more and more appealing right here on the side. Also supports it. Or like Unreal is also pretty good, but then so like Blueprint's a little more complicated. But I don't know with Unity. The last time they had like a lot of issues. Because they always been lagging behind with supports, and like, oh, we're gonna deprecate this entire feature set, but we're not gonna replace it with anything. So you're just all black. Actually, we're gonna either deprecate it, replace it with this new thing that's like way more complicated. That's still in beta with no documentation and full of bugs. No,
Yeah.
I'm good. Anyways,
Yeah.
I think that's when it adds on this whole debacle.
Yeah. It's a communications debacle. That's all it was.
Yeah. I think I'm about ready to move on.
Yeah. I think so.
I think so. So next one. It's
Yeah.
about a
What do we
very,
have
very
here?
classic game. Have you ever played the old Tomb Raider games on PS1?
Not on PS. I haven't played the old ones on PS1. I did because there was a couple years ago. There was a Steam sale where all the original Tomb Raider games were like whatever $3 or something. So I'm like, okay, click. And I just bought a bunch.
I
of them.
forgot you had it also on PC.
Yes. So I have them on Steam now. And I got them. I actually did test to see when I got the Steam Deck to see if one of these games would work, and they work. So I didn't fully play the originals, but I did play Tomb Raider Anniversary. Working on Tomb Raider Legend. I have Tomb Raider Underworld. I did, of course, I played like the remake or whatever, the rebooted ones. But like for classic, it's basically the semi-classic ones. Like again, like the Anniversary, the Legend one.
Did you try?
But not the. I haven't. The which?
The actual, the original PS1 trilogy.
No, I haven't fully like actually played because I was gonna wait to stream it.
Right.
But no, I haven't actually played like the original. Like,
well, you're gonna have another opportunity because what is this? On the number 9, remasters coming in 2024. They got announced. I think the game comes on. Yeah. Pretty pops.
Now this. Well, that's I did see. I actually saw this because I subscribed to like the Xbox YouTube, and this was the trailer. I saw this, I was like, "What?" And then I saw it was someone else, Melanie Mack. She's like a big Tomb Raider fan, and she's like, "Holy crap, they're doing the original," because she doesn't like. I mean, certain people they don't like the newer Lara Croft.
It is
like
very
just
different.
how it is, the look.
Yeah.
And it's just, and they're just like, and even like how the gameplay is, they're like, this is too like modern, in like how easy some things are. Whereas the other Tomb Raider games are a lot more like difficulty, like a lot more harder.
I tried,
and they like that.
It was brutal.
So, well, I mean, the big thing is, of course, some control stuff, right? That's sort of the thing they get the hang of. But it's like, and the idea of, I mean, the big thing is the mechanics of the game being difficult and that type of thing. So it's like, so I saw Melody Mac like talk about that, and I was just like, and then I saw the trailer, I'm like, holy crap, they're actually doing Tomb Raider remaster, and I'm like, okay, now that really gets me going to play the original game. So yeah, I might have to do that on the Steam Deck.
It is coming to Steam.
Out.
It is, in fact, coming to Steam and Xbox.
Oh, is it also? Okay, see, I just saw the Xbox.
It's coming
I
everywhere.
Didn't know it was coming.
It's coming to everything, even the Switch.
Well, I have okay. Well, I have to assume that it's going to be on the Game Pass.
I doubt it, though.
Potentially, maybe.
There's no.
I hope.
Game Pass.
I hope for me because it'll just be.
It's going to be pretty cheap, I suppose, because it's really, really old games.
Yeah. Probably, but I do like because again I played Tomb Raider Anniversary, so like what they have, how Lara Croft looks like is very similar to the Anniversary one.
I noticed that. So I'm
actually, like, okay, that's kind of neat, but obviously it's still like it's still different, but it does look similar to that, and I'm like, okay. So I don't know if they did actually take that model and just change it and put it here and kind of change some things, or if they just made it look similar. Because that was sort of because the Tomb Raider Anniversary using the Tomb Raider Legend engine and just sort of like redoing that game, using the same character model. So I just so that was like the closest thing to an it was an anniversary, but a remaster was that game. So I don't know if they just sort of like took that and kind of used that as a reference, or actually took the model and just kind of changed a bit, but so Melanie Mac was also saying like she kind of Lara Croft kind of looks like Angelina Jolie a little bit too. Like they kind of made it look a little bit more like Angelina Jolie a little bit.
It wasn't her that played in the movies.
She played the first live action movies of Lara Croft was Angelina Jolie. So it's kind of like they're kind of doing that a bit as well. So it's like they took that model from Tomb Raider Anniversary and then kind of made it look more like Angelina Jolie a little bit.
Well,
so I don't know. I'm excited about. This one, just looking at it and seeing the trailer, I'm like, oh, that's I kind of
I'm gonna play it for sure.
But well, and the fact that they also have like the DLC expansion stuff.
Well, DLC. I should say.
Whatever.
I don't know.
It looks.
We just back in the day.
So I'm just like, oh, that's cool. So it's not just the original game. It's like, oh, or like remaster of the original game, but it's like, oh, we also have the expansion. So I'm like, okay, that's good. I like that. But oh, this is cool. Okay, so it seems just by reading down, you can also expect the upgraded graphics with the option to switch between the new visuals and the original.
I didn't even notice
at any time.
Nice.
So, I mean, just like Halo Anniversary, you're able to switch and Halo 2 Anniversary, you're able to switch between. That's even cooler. I mean, I may stick more to like their remaster version, but the fact that you can just be like, well,
there's multiple worlds.
There you go. So, like and again, that option in a remaster, I think is good. Like you should have that. So
I just think it was kind of funny. You mentioned that it looked like the model from Anniversary, which I didn't notice that, but I guess it makes sense now because it did look familiar when I saw the trailer, and I mentioned like it is straight up like from Anniversary, which it was actually the engine from Legends, because you know if you notice that on the store, you can actually buy Anniversary as DLC for Legends.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think if I look on the page, hold on, Tomb Raider.
I'm trying to remember. Because I do have Tomb Raider Legend. I can't remember if they have something in the menu to switch to Anniversary or something. If they did that, I can't remember.
I can't find.
But like other games have done that where you can.
But, it's Tomb Raider Legends singular. It's not Legends. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Anniversary episodes 1 and 2. You have achievements for it under Tomb Raider Legend. But then they did that.
Okay, interesting.
But then they did the standalone release of just Anniversary, which is pretty much the exact same thing.
Okay, because I got the disc of Anniversary, and then I later bought. Did I buy the disc? I think I bought that one digitally of Tomb Raider Legend. Oh no, I think I have the disc. Yeah, I think I do have the disc of both. Yeah, and Underworld too. I think But yeah, I'm slowly getting through those. But yeah, so I didn't know that they had as like DLC as the Anniversary.
And the official name is Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft.
Starring Lara. It's
the marketing department.
I mean, even wasn't the original game called Lara Croft Tomb Raider?
I think so.
I remember seeing like looking up the posters or images of the original games of like, oh, Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Oh yeah, Tomb Raider starring Lara Croft.
It must be like actually a big point. It must also have to do with the trademark, because if the name is like too generic, sometimes you can't get the trademark on the names.
Right.
That could also be part of it. Sometimes, sort of like the reason that it's not the Switch is the Nintendo Switch.
Right. Yes.
Because otherwise, they could never get a trademark for just the word Switch.
Right.
Maybe. Lara Croft though, it's a little bit more unique. But
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, but that, yeah, when I saw this, I'm like, see, I didn't see the part of it switching either. Like, you can switch between visuals, but when I saw that, it's like, oh, they're doing, again, that would stick it, because it was like, what, a couple years ago, I played Tomb Raider Anniversary. Hey, this looks like it's the anniversary.
Okay, you're back.
What?
You froze for a sec. It's okay.
Okay. But yeah, no, I just thought I was like, that's the first thing that stuck to me. It's like, oh, that's the anniversary model. But then Melanie was like, oh yeah, it also looks like Angelina Jolie. I'm like, oh,
makes sense.
Okay. So they just did both. I mean, it does make sense for anniversary version, because they already have a model that they've already done it, right? To translate the more blocky polygon look to be more less polygony.
Yeah, well, so I guess kind of the vision is to be like Tomb Raider 2 for Anniversary. Just like the gameplay though is gonna be the same, because we did with Anniversary was like straight up using the gameplay of the Legend and the newer games, even like changing some scenes. Like I think at the beginning you get to climb the mountain, while in the original you started in the cave. When the Anniversary had some stuff in the beginning, and the tutorial was completely different.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I've never played the original, so I couldn't really see that. I just assumed that they were like recreating everything, right?
Yeah, it's basically remake.
So but it's possible that they did take out stuff like levels or certain changes. Yeah, because they wanted to make it so that you're able to use the mechanics that they have implemented. Be like, okay, here's a tutorial of these mechanics, whereas there are different mechanics in the original one. So
yeah, which is might be a reason I'm not if I'm gonna enjoy it, because like things with GoldenEye too. I tried even the new graphics, which is not really remastered, but GoldenEye, but still it's a little wonky. I did try like the original one on Steam, because it was really surprising. There is a PC version of the PS1. It's not just the PS1 game. And it's one of those Steam games where it actually boots up in DOSBox, because it only released on DOS and not Windows.
Yes, right. Yes.
It boots up in DOSBox on Steam.
Yeah. Because I think when I tried to play the original on the Steam Deck, it did it showed up DOS, the DOS thing, and then it popped up and I had to like configure things, but
and it said no mouse support, which I hope they could address those controls though, because those controls also on PC were absolutely horrible. Like it was like Alt to jump or something like that, and like tank controls, tank controls, but somehow worse.
Yeah, so I feel like they're gonna like
it was like,
well, I would say I guess kind of similar to maybe the GoldenEye port, like they're porting it to like Xbox and Nintendo Switch or whatever, like where they kind of made the controls slightly more modern, like at least like looking and stuff, like thumbsticks and
because
stuff like that. You can
what were we gonna say?
Oh no, it's just like that's sort of like they're probably gonna do that. They're probably gonna make the controls like a little bit more usable, but still like be the same mechanics, the same stuff.
I don't know if I could play. Like that's the reason I quit it. I think remember how it works is you have your arrow keys, right, to move, but it's like move forward and backwards. When you move backwards, you don't see where you're going, and to strafe left and right, and then use another set of directions to very slowly rotate yourself tank style, and then move forward. And you can't control the camera because you're already using two sets of directions when to move and
right.
Oh jeez.
I have a feeling they're at least gonna make it where it's like the regular left thumbstick to move, right thumbstick to turn the camera and turn and whatever. I have to assume that. I mean,
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind that on the original PS1 you only had like a D-pad, you didn't have thumbsticks either.
That's true, right? Yes, that's right. Yeah. But
yeah.
no, it's
anything else? Any details?
No, I mean, I'm just curious about how they're going to do controls and stuff like that. But I am excited to see more of what they're show it off more. And apparently, this is going to be in like what is this?
It's in February next year.
Yeah,
February 14th.
But okay.
Wait, 2023.
What year is it? What year is it now, Boxy?
Hold on. Okay, that's actually a little goof on the article. It's 2024 in trailer.
Not only that, it's there twice. It says it where it's like, oh, we'll also launch on Series X and Xbox One. I don't know, February 14, 23. And then it says here, Tomb Raider 1 to 3 remaster launches for Xbox. 2023. It says it twice. That's why I was like, wait a second. Yeah, at the top here it says 2024, but then these two points in the article
I'm gonna mention it. I think straight up no one noticed. And I'm looking at the comments. Hold on, I'm looking at the comments. I can show you here.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. There's one comment mentioning it. I don't think they've seen it. There's like 12 pages.
No.
They haven't. I'm gonna open the Discord real quick, actually.
Okay.
I completely forget where's that room again? I can't find it. Oh well. I'll look into that after the show. But it's a pretty cool. it adds some what value yields. Anyways.
Nope.
But yeah, so it's got pretty hopeful too. It's actually by Aspyr. I don't know if you noticed that. The guys that they ported the original Kotor years on the new modern platforms on like PS4 and mobile. Nice old Republic.
Which?
Yeah, Aspyr.
Oh, okay.
That ported
right,
Kotor,
okay.
Nice old Republic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because they actually did like make the graphics a lot more better. Like not like completely redo them, but I mean like made it look better for it being on the newer system. Like smoother or whatever in 4K. As much as you could put 4K in KOTOR. But yeah, no, okay. Interesting.
I mean so actually KOTOR looks pretty good in 4K, even in the original Xbox version, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Those polygon edges.
Okay, so that is an interesting thing to note then. Yeah, if the same people who worked on that, so you'd hope that like they try to keep more of the original game and not like again, not like Anniversary where it's just like we're gonna completely change things. But yeah, so that'd be interesting. I that's cool though. That's gonna be on PC as well.
Everything except Smart Fridge.
Yeah, on everything. Yeah, except for the Xbox Fridge.
Sadly, not Xbox Fridge. But anyway, I think we move on. We got some more things. A lot of things that got surprised. Did you watch the Nintendo Direct?
Well, yeah. No, I'm just.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh no, it's just I was excited that it's coming soon, like a few months basically.
Very
so. Of next year, not this, not it didn't pass. Okay, so next, what do we have?
Yeah. So I know we usually talk about Xbox, but actually some pretty neat things that got announced in Nintendo Direct. I don't know if you watched that.
I have not yet. That's one of the things I need to do is actually go back and watch the other Gamescom or whatever.
Well, I'm gonna spoil all of it right now if you don't mind.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Eventually, I mean, I'll go back eventually and rewatch it. But no, that's fine. That's fine.
So got lots of new things. So when you first topic here, the announcement that came out of nowhere is FC 199. So if you heard about the other games like Mario 99, Tetris 99, was that one Batman 99? They made it with F-Zero now. which I haven't tried. But it was
So yeah, I don't know
really neat.
about this
Oh, there's
9-9
some
play.
gameplay
Like
here.
I don't know what that is.
It's F-Zero. It's basically like a game. It's like it's basically like a remix of classic games in a battle royale format.
Just hang on.
Oh, some technical issues. Uh-oh. He ran away because it's Nintendo. I see what's going on.
I mean, nothing when nothing
Nintendo,
happened.
Ew. I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's just Nintendo. Oh, there's something that I really need to take for about
I see.
20 minutes. I need to, I was just handed food, so I kind of had to take it.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, I know. Okay, so Nintendo here. So F-Zero, I've seen some things. I haven't played it, but I've seen sort of what it is.
Yes, it's almost another one of those games that are like like Tetris 99, Mario 99, Pac-Man 99. It's like a
Yeah,
battle royale remix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Because yeah, I haven't heard of the 99 stuff before. So
yeah, it's free to play as well, which really neat.
Okay, interesting.
It's kind of funny is I have seen some posts. For some reason, it has like a lot of image retention issues. This game in particular, like people would restart the Switch and they would still see the silhouette of their vehicle from F-Zero 99. And they I hope it's not burning. But no, it's like a really strange case of image retention for some reason. But oh well. But Tomb Raider, we already seen that one. It's also coming to the Switch.
Oh yeah.
WarioWare Move It. I'm gonna play WarioWare. This one that wasn't talked about. Super Mario RPG. You heard about that game, the Super Nintendo game.
Yes, that
Actually,
one.
I'm not gonna play because Nintendo's gonna.
Nintendo's
gonna throw me into the Shadow Realm.
Yes,
but a full 3D remake, a full 3D remake of Mario RPG, which is pretty hyped. Can't wait to play it on the Steam Deck.
Actually, because I have things are lagging. I have the Super Nintendo Mini, like the mini console, and I think Super Mario RPG is on there.
Yeah, it's really good.
So I haven't. I think I played a bit of it, like very little, just to kind of see what it is. But I haven't done a full playthrough yet. So, but that's actually kind of cool that they're doing a full like, yeah,
3D remake. I guess kind of like the Link's Awakening remake in a way.
Okay.
It's pretty important too for history because it is the predecessor to Paper Mario, but this one's actually made by Square. Because they approached him like, wait, you make great RPGs, especially on the Super Nintendo. Can you make an RPG with Mario? And there we go.
Oh, okay, interesting.
But yeah, they made the original. Square isn't making the remake. Square actually made the original Mario RPG back on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, okay.
I guess this one's made more now. This remake though.
Yeah.
That's why it was so good because Square was and Nintendo wasn't really making RPGs at the time, except for like Zelda. That was more still action focused. But then like, hey, what the approach and pretty good. Another code collection, but that one. Oh no! It is new map to Among Us, by the way.
What?
The stream is becoming sus.
Oh, the stream's becoming sus. No.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna play it though, the MRPG remake. Which another one. Oh, yeah, that's another one. I was pretty surprised. I didn't see the other sites mention that one. The Nintendo Museum in Japan, I think, in Kyoto, Japan, is gonna be opening in March. Hours. I'm not gonna visit it because it's in Japan. This basically it's one of I think this is like one of the old an old plant that was owned by the company that they were remodeling into a museum in Kyoto.
Okay.
But if I ever go to Japan, I'll probably go there though, honestly.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
That is gonna be one of the spots I have to visit if I ever go to Japan.
Yeah. Nintendo Museum. Yeah, that's yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. I'll try to keep that in mind. They're really expanding it too because also I think there's a theme park, themed after Mario or something like that. They're really expanding.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did like.
Mm.
Yeah, they have Super Mario theme park or whatever. Yeah, I've seen that. No, well there you go. Go to the theme park and then
A museum.
go to museum. Yeah.
And also, yeah, the last wave of the Mario Kart Booster Pack. And I really revealed the maps. They don't need to character. You got Funky Kong. Game of the year. Best game of all time because they got Funky Kong now. From I think it was Mario Kart Wii that had it. I'm pretty sure.
Well, you see, because I only have the Wii U, so I can't play any of these extra.
You have a Steam Deck.
These extra things. I do have a Steam Deck. That's true.
It actually runs Mario Kart runs pretty well on it. I tried it, yeah. Which I don't know if I should be saying this because Nintendo's really gonna send me to the Shadow Realm now.
That's the thing. I'm just like, no, I have not done anything on my Steam Deck.
No, just maybe.
In
one of the Infinite Universe, yes, there are some where I did play on the Steam Deck. In one of the many Infinite Universes that exist, Infinite Timelines. Yes, there are.
Yes, but in this timeline, no.
In this timeline, I will not comment.
No, you will not comment. That's very good. Very smart.
But yeah, I guess like it would be like if you were to just like buy the games and then dump it and then play them on the deck. I guess it'd be fine. Games 199. Another one, which and I'm probably not gonna play it because I already played the original. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is getting a remaster. Really sweet. People have been asking for this game for years. Like, I don't know if you know, the Paper Mario fan base is absolutely insane about this game. It's like almost like it is the game.
Well, thanks to I mean, it's no longer around now, but the Wii U shop. Where I was actually able to download Paper Mario, so I can now play the original Paper Mario. But I don't know like what else came after Paper Mario.
But
the first one.
This one, the Thousand Year Door on the GameCube.
This is the only one that's like the sequel or whatever.
Well, there was some more. There's like one on the Wii. There was like the Color Splash on the Wii U, and then the Origami King on the Switch. That's about it. And I think there was one on 3DS. But like this is like like the Halo fan base is like Halo 3 is the best game of all time. It is the saving grace. This is nothing. Yeah. The fan base is next level. The Halo 3 the praise for Halo 3 is nothing compared to this. But I kind of agree though, it is an amazing game. I played on stream. I did though get stuck on the final boss, but otherwise it was really fun. Really worth playing. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna play this one because it's just for remaster, and like I can always boost the resolution on Dolphin, install AI enhanced texture pack, whatever, right?
Yeah, if you were to do that, that is.
Allegedly, whatever. But no, I played with the original settings when I played it, the original.
Well, because when's any of the Paper Mario? Well, I don't know what they have there in the Nintendo shop, but when like for the Virtual Console, when they have the originals, like all of them, Paper Mario games.
Well, the Virtual Consoles, the thing is, it kind of ended at the Nintendo 64. So you had Paper Mario, but then after that was kind of it. Well, you had, I guess you can always buy the Wii version of like the Wii game with the backwards compatibility.
Well, but no, but like. But they didn't do that for the Switch?
Well, yeah, you can buy you do have the original Paper Mario on the N64 online.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes. Are all of the other ones though?
Well, no, because there's no GameCube Switch Online. It ends at N64 and
so they only done up to Nintendo 64.
It only goes up to N64 and Game Boy Advance.
Okay, so they haven't. Done the backwards compatible or whatever emulation for the other people or anything for GameCube and on.
I guess all we have is Mario Sunshine in 3D All Stars. That's about it in terms of GameCube on the Switch, and Pikmin. Even though I think Pikmin is,
Interesting. I just assumed they had done like.
I'm pretty sure Pikmin is actually the Wii port anyway. That's ported to the Switch for the motion controls.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, I just assumed that they had done like up to GameCube.
They never did GameCube.
Okay,
Not even a Virtual Console.
Wow.
But I mean,
yeah, that's what I mean. Like the Virtual Console, yeah.
The Wii could play GameCube games anyway. So.
But yeah, that's true. But I assume because again, I know a lot of stuff because they're retiring the Wii stuff or Wii U stuff. They're like, we don't want this, but I assume that there was like the Virtual Console version on the Switch that you could just play a lot of these games anyways.
Yeah. The library is even smaller than on the Virtual Console on the Wii U.
Gee, it's almost like it was dumb for them to get rid of that or not put it on the Switch.
Money. Because then they can do this. They can resell. But it's kind of a bonus too. Because if you look on eBay, actually, check out the price here. Well, the price has probably gone down now that this has been announced.
Yeah.
The demand has gone down. But if I check here, I also you're gone on my stream because
no.
Okay. It's still going for like $129 here. $100 disc only. Just a loose disc.
Disc only. Not even with the package or the manual or anything.
Insane. This game. It's just speculative, right? It's not because it's rare. It's like how many results are there? 200 plus results on eBay for Canada and the US. It's not like it's rare or anything. It's just the demand. It's this whole bubble, whatever. Okay, the virtual game collecting. But yeah, at least it'll be more accessible now. There was another one.
That's true.
I saw we had Luigi's Mansions 2 HD. Bars. It seems to be about on par with the third game, which I did play. It was really fun. So I'm probably gonna play that one as well in HD.
Okay.
Saving up a little bit. Trombone Champ as well. It was kind of a meme game that was on PC like 2 years ago. Coming to Switch. Okay, private video. Free on recap from between anyway, but hey, new DLC. Mario and Donkey Kong. That's a remake, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, a remake of the Game Boy Advance game, Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Poggers.
Oh yeah. And you're not excited for a Splatoon 3 single player expansion?
I still haven't touched Splatoon 2 base game.
Oh, I have someone in chat here.
Oh. And you vanished again. Hello?
Oxy Bear. We talk about different game stuff. Hello, you're back.
You vanished same. You vanished.
Or can you know?
Yeah. Oh, my bit is actually dropping.
Anyway, so someone hasn't comment. Well, in my chat, someone just I haven't seen him in the chat in a while, or seen him in a while. Wilwa, he was asking, "What's the Nate B show?" It's like, wow, it's where
this show.
Me and the Boxy Bear we talk about video game news and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but we're having apparently some issues.
I hope it's not my data.
Okay, what's good?
I should have more than enough though. I should be good for like 12 hours of streaming. So I don't think
Boxy Bear moved into an island. So
yes, literally
so that's
on
why
an island.
I
I mean, yeah, it's Montreal.
He's literally
it's literally an island.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so we just talked about video game stuff.
Bro, I've been live for 2 hours.
Video game news.
It's crazy. I'm still. This took quite a lot. Well, Nate can see the list here. Number 10. But another one here, Prince Showtime. Which seems kind of precise. I don't even see much to get. I'm not gonna watch the trailer again because Nintendo. I don't want to go to Shadowrun just yet. It seemed kind of interesting, like some mini games. That's really weird take. Also, like Princess Peach as a protagonist. That's pretty new. Kind of curious about that one.
Yeah, because
And Prince of Persia. Which, by the way, where's my pre-order of the Sands of Time remake? I guess they forgot about it. Now they're making a different game.
Whoops.
I don't. Yeah, that one's on
Yeah,
PvP.
sorry, I was gone for a while. Stopped gaming and going online for a while. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Well, glad you're here.
Yeah.
I'm streaming on Kick and YouTube now, as well as Twitch, but I can't do it all at the same time because Twitch doesn't like that. But yeah, whenever I do this podcast with Boxy, I do it on Kick and YouTube. So
I just wait about like once
here we
a
are.
month. Hopefully we'll do it like more every 2 weeks. Because otherwise the news just pile up and it becomes like a 5-hour show at this rate.
That's true. There is a lot does happen.
A lot. I did like skip a lot of things, a lot of topics. Actually, there's one I completely forgot to add that had happened like last night or something. I guess those will be for next time.
Oh, okay.
So get into it. But yeah, Prince of Persia look pretty good. They didn't reveal already. It wasn't new to the Nintendo Direct. And that was pretty much it. But yeah, especially like, I guess Mario RPG and Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Can't wait. And they got some new games to put on the deck. Can't wait to play. Yeah, that'll gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Some new games for the deck. It still feels weird, like seeing like Mario Kart just on Steam.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, with like the MU deck and stuff.
Oh.
Because you can like straight up.
So
with MU deck.
Wilwa hasn't gone up. Oh no, it's just Wilwa was asking what's kick. I'm like, he has been gone offline.
Kick
for a while.
is it you take your foot and you just like
like
that's kick.
But no,
and you also have punch, right?
Yeah, punch. Yeah. Kick.com is a new streaming site similar to Twitch. But with Kick, I'm able to multi-stream to Kick and YouTube at the same time without anyone getting mad. So I'm doing that.
But yeah. I think lots of games to play on the Steam. So I was thinking it's kind of wrong. Yeah, it's like seeing those games on Steam because I think with every deck you can actually just like load the images itself with like the icon and the banner and like, everything. It just integrates into Steam as is. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to the next one.
Which is kind of weird. I guess I'll just dive into it. So there was like I think they did some interviews. Some guys had their own podcast. They had some interviews, and they said this the people Xbox potentially could do platinum achievements, but maybe not called platinums. But we haven't seen achievement changes in forever. I think the last thing they did was the rare achievements. That was like what 2015, something like that. 2017.
Okay.
That was a long time ago. And now they're just gonna sure. What do you think?
Yeah.
Would you be for platinum achievements? If you don't know, the concept is related again from PlayStation, where most games have a trophy where you automatically unlock it by getting every other trophy in the game, basically.
Right. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
In the base game.
Because like well, it's like was it if you beat like Halo 3 on Legendary, it unlocks the achievement for easy, normal, heroic, and Legendary, right?
But that's the stacking auto unlock. The platinum concept is it's automatic. It's handled by the console. Whenever you unlock the last other trophy, it unlocks the platinum automatically for the base game. I don't know if you know, but we can't really trust developers with implementing their own platinum achievements and trophies. Historically, it's not a good idea. Lots of games. Was it that Carzorama that I had that where it's just like they made the mistake of like, oh well, the logic in the code is that if gamer score equals 1,000, give this achievement worth like 100. And you see the problem with that.
Yeah.
You
like,
need it's impossible to obtain because you need the achievement to get the achievement. So many developers get that wrong. They don't. But with the platinum, the idea is it's handled by the console itself. Automatically detected when you get the last achievement. Bam. It doesn't matter. You don't have to do everything on the same save file or whatever. As long as you have all the achievements on your same profile. Bam.
Okay.
And my cam disappeared. Nice. Because I'm on 1% battery. My phone straight up died. Nice. Oh, wait. Oh, no. That also... Well, hi. You're now watching the behind the scenes of the NP show. So, I don't know if you realized that, but I was having some issues with the internet. So I decided I was going to use my mobile data to stream. Unfortunately, it seems my phone has ran out of battery, so you're now watching the recording that I thankfully planned ahead in advance and actually started recording this show. And top on streaming it, so if there's some issues like this happen, I could re-upload this recording. Which thankfully I did that. So yeah, this is the behind the scenes. This is the NP show, the most unprofessional show ever. I'm now currently offline on Twitch and everywhere. Nate has no idea what's going on. But you're still here with me, and that's what matters. Thank you for supporting us. And I guess I'll try to reconnect to the internet now and try to go live again. And you see, yet Nate is just so I guess I'm not gonna have cam for the rest of the show, unfortunately.
Action. Oh no!
But and we're back.
Okay, he's still here. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Are
Hello?
we getting you back?
Hello.
Hello.
It says 0 kilobits a second. Hello. Okay, it works.
Okay.
So my phone died. It ran out of batteries, basically.
That's what I'm just like, what's going on? Anyways, because I was just talking to Wilma since you were gone that I've made some changes to my setup, as well as having lights and different lights and stuff, and a TV in the back.
Yeah.
That scroll random things. But anyways, you're back. I was just checking if you're. Well, but your stream's probably gone.
I'm not gonna. Well, I'm back now. I'm back live.
Oh, you are back live. Yes. Okay, I wasn't sure.
I don't have the cam anymore though. But I guess I'll put the gamer pic in it. There we go. That works. You can put the gamer pic in the meantime.
Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I'll have to do that. Okay, I'll have to do that then. Let me just get out of this for a sec. Gosh. All right, I did have it set up, so I just have to put it back up. Oh goodness.
Yeah. Oh no, the bitrate is dropping. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm gonna plug my phone in the actual outlets right now. So no cam myself. If I'll be able to switch eventually.
All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, so let's do that.
I guess we can resume. At least I'm recording. So the future viewers of the VOD.
Yes, that's right.
I actually give them a little secret message from the future, or is it like kind of from the future or whatnot? Because only the future viewers are able to hear the message in the recording. But I technically did the message in right now, a couple minutes ago. It's we're fourth wall break. Ooh, spooky.
Ooh.
Yeah. I guess we're back.
Yeah, okay, well that's good.
Hopefully the bitrates don't drop too much though, because I'm back on like the regular internet.
Oh right, okay. Well, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where were we?
So yeah.
Where were we?
Platinum achievements.
Yeah. What do you think? Should they add this potentially? Perhaps, and I'm dropping frames again.
Okay. Well, I mean, it might be good. I don't know, because I've seen platinum achievements on on the PlayStation,
Yeah.
right? On PS3 and PS4. So I didn't understand what that meant. I just thought that, oh well, it just depends on like what thing you did is considered a higher tier.
Nah,
That's what I thought it
don't,
was. I
yeah.
didn't know it was like something
No, yeah,
else.
it's not a completion.
Yeah, I didn't know.
But yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But it's not confirmed or anything. It's
Wow.
like they're open to the idea, but it's like they have so many things planned to. It's really not a priority. They could do it potentially at some point, but like yeah, they have other things they're gonna add it first. But I mean, it would be really good because achievements really need when they really have sites like 2 achievements here, not sponsored by the way, but I even pay them for the pro membership, so it's like I guess a reverse sponsorship. I guess you could think, perhaps. They add new features because like even achievements are like the
Oh,
am I gone?
you cut out for a second there. I was like,
Yeah,
uh-oh.
I see a bit red dropping. I think the DLC is still not split within the base game. You have nothing. It's still pretty bare bones. That's the only thing that really kind of neat is you have like the full screen 16:9 images, you can just background, that's about it. Yeah. And it'd be kind of interesting. I did kind of did a suggestion for Twitch events on Discord at some point. What I did was I went on the website because they do keep track if you have an achievement that has a tied trophy on, because they do actually have their multiple websites. There's 2 trophies and 2 Steam achievements, all run by the same like company. And so if you go to an achievement page and there is the same trophy on the PlayStation version of the same game, it's gonna link to it. What I did is basically I went to 2 trophies, scraped all the games, did cross-referencing every platinum trophy that had a tied achievements on Steam or on Xbox, and comparison like a whole text document, and suggested, hey, you should add maybe like a platinum like flag to TA and to gym achievements. And didn't really go anywhere, sadly, but I guess maybe if they add it officially, they're gonna have to. We'll see. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't see. I can't see it. Remark the completions.
No.
Only if it's the base game. They would have to split base game and DLC though for that to happen. Because otherwise, no. Just it'd be like tied to DLC. Like how are you supposed to know which achievements are base game to unlock the platinum? Because the Xbox doesn't tell you which are DLC and which are base game. Thankfully, 2 achievement does.
Right.
But not the actual console. But yeah. And my well, yeah, if I have the recording, I guess I'll just have to re-upload that and then put together the intro that I forgot to record at the beginning. I forgot to stop recording at the beginning. I've got to stitch that together, I guess. Wow, it's gonna take a little while until the VOD is available. Yeah. Next one, we actually have a video here, so if you can put on the full screen.
Oh,
number 12.
Okay,
let's go off to our
scene. Okay.
Why is it unmuted? It's a new Halo. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's a new Halo.
Yes. You have it in everything, and now it's coming to Rainbow Six Siege.
Okay. Now it's which I haven't played Siege in a while.
Yeah.
So
same. They did put it to Series X though, which had some things.
But,
I played more of Extraction, but Siege I never really touched it. Hello? Uh-oh. It is.
Hello?
Oh, okay, he's back.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh no, am I gone for him?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think I might actually have to
okay, let me
just stop streaming perhaps, because it's also like lagging on the...
Oh, am I back?
It's also lagging your cam. So I guess I have to do that for now. Yeah, I'll have to fix my internet for sure.
Okay.
So, well...
It's because it's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So live viewers, let me link your channel actually if you want to drop it in the chat. Because I really have Siege.
Oh,
I guess I get my
yes.
own. I guess I'll talk to roommates if they want to share the bill or something. Try to get something rolling. It's just no. It's I sometimes I struggle
Okay.
to even watch like 360p YouTube. So I'm just gonna drop your link in the chat.
Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. So you go watch on
Okay.
Nate's channel. And now I'm gonna have to unfortunately go offline. Otherwise, it's just like no, it's not working. It's just not working right now. But I'm still gonna have the. But I'm still recording this. I'm gonna upload this on my
Oh,
channel. I'm blind.
Oh, I see. You're just
Yeah.
any of your live viewers will have to just go to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's
But
fine.
go check out Nate the Great Nate.
That works.
I'll see you in the VOD. There we
Yes.
go. Okay, now it should hopefully work a little bit better. We can actually go back to the show. The most professional show ever.
Yeah.
The best podcast ever.
Yes. Exactly. Oh gosh.
At least now the
Nope.
cameras are working a lot
I'm
better
just
now.
checking stuff. Oh right. Okay.
Yeah. Is that gonna make you want to go back to
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege now? Now that Chief is in it. He's in everything.
I mean, quite possibly. Yeah, I might. Because I was thinking of going back anyways to play it, because again now that's also on cloud gaming for the Game Pass Ultimate. So I'm like, I might. And then this is like, because I seen some like maybe a clip of this, but I didn't know what it was. But knowing as this is in Siege now, I'm like, okay,
Not entirely
I
sure
might go
on the
back.
cloud, a competitive shooter on the cloud. I don't know. Like,
I mean, again, it depends.
can you play on PC?
Let's see. Yeah.
I guess you could just play on PC. Yeah, there's cross progression now and everything. It's crossplay. You just have to install the
Yeah.
Ubisoft launcher though.
Yes.
It's like it's well Game Pass on PC and everything. Yeah. And do
Yeah.
you have Game Pass on PC?
Yes. Well, if I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I also have it on PC.
Because full gold, whatever. Actually, maybe.
Yeah.
Are you gonna downgrade? Oh, well, I guess you still need the Game Pass core to play multiplayer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need it needs to be the Ultimate, otherwise, yeah.
Well, you could get
because
separately.
now that's right now it's Game Pass core.
Yeah.
But I don't think the cloud gaming is with that. I think cloud gaming
you can't
is
even
only
get
on
it separate anymore. It says shut up a new tier. You either get core or Game Pass.
That's interesting. Okay.
Well, no, what's the point, right? You just get less feature.
Right. Yeah.
At some point, you could get like say Game Pass for PC and then just gold for console. Now, what's the point, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe you can get like Game Pass Core and then Game Pass for PC separate, perhaps. Or probably not, because again, you combine those prices, just get Ultimate at this point, right? It's cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
might actually try it. The thing is, how much grind is it gonna take to unlock the skin? That's a real question.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Is like, what is it? Something you're gonna buy, or is it something you have to actually like?
I don't know.
Try to get.
Or maybe they're gonna do something like if you play the Halo, you're gonna get it free. I doubt it. Probably not.
I mean, that would be nice.
But nah.
That would be nice.
Yeah, just a little goofy. I wanted to show it.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. There's not really that much.
Yeah.
It's cheap in Siege. It's a pretty good rendition. It's not like in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So the next one, so another game that she launched recently is Payday 3, which you did try a little bit.
Oh.
I also did try it.
This is the same. Okay. Oh yeah, this is just continuing this. No, I didn't. I clicked the next thing and it showed just the article about basically.
Oh, yeah, there's two things.
Yeah. But okay, all right. So next one.
Next one is.
Yes. So.
Accept cookies.
I will accept all my cookies and then.
Yellow cookies.
Yes. But yeah. So. Payday 3 is developer disappointed at the server issues that
it
plagued
was
launch.
it was awful. I
It was
tried at launch
because me and Boxy Bear had planned that day to play it, and there was someone else's someone who follows my stream, Supreme Commander Ike. He was telling me I tried to get in for 5 hours, and I'm giving up now because I haven't played a match. I'm like, okay, so this is still happening, and then I go to play it, and it's just And I think you said you were trying to get into something too, and nothing was happening either. So because I was like, all right, I'll just stream the tutorial, and then I'm like, all right, well, let's try some matchmaking, and then just nothing, just waiting. And I think I waited like 10 minutes. I'm just like, okay, let's go back to the tutorial. Then every so often I go back to check and see if I'm able to get in. No, nothing. So I was like, well, okay. I think I did try once again, and I got into a match, but I haven't actually streamed it and played more. But yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's kind of strange because like the game itself is really good. I played it with a school friend last night. It was lots and lots of fun. But it's kind of like that's weird. You have two sides of the coin where you have the gameplay itself that's just amazing. It's the same devs as Payday 2, and Payday 2 is an amazing game. But like everything surrounding the game is just like why the headaches and like the matchmaking. It's just like
and I was saying it on the stream, but when I was playing it, is that it shows two options. One where you play the tutorial, and the other one where you just play online.
Yeah. There's no
and
offline.
I'm just like, but in Payday 2, I was able to play offline. And because you have AI partners with you, and I'm like, why don't you just have AI? It's the same issue that happened
you do
with
have bots on
Rainbow
Payday
Six
3.
Siege.
You do. You can play solo if you want with bots.
That's what I mean. Like, but even if you're playing multiplayer with other people, you will have if it's let's say it was just me and you
playing,
you're
cutting again.
2 other bots would be with you, right?
Yeah.
So then, well, why couldn't you just keep that up? Like, go, okay, if you can't get into a match with someone, well, you just play on your own and have 4 or 3 bots with you. No, you can't do that.
No, it's matchmaking errors all the time.
I was just like, well, why not?
It's something like so dumb. Even if you try to do like an invite only or friend only lobby, it's still gonna try to do matchmaking. Like, why? It's supposed to just create the lobby, right?
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, with these issues happening, I'm like, I wondered if me and you were in the lobby, if it would still just be like waiting for matchmaking, or it would actually go. But I guess it would just still wait anyways. But I'm like, you had 2 bots with you, or whoever bots. Like, if there's missing people, it's like, we'll just have the 2 bots, and if it should check like, oh, it's been like 3 minutes, we got nothing. Okay, we'll put you into the game, and you just have 2 bots with you, or 3 bots, whatever, depending on.
People are kind of saying on Reddit and stuff that well, actually, what it says like matchmaking, it's also like searching for an available spot for the lobby and the servers itself. It's like kind of misworded a bit, but like, come on, you shouldn't say matchmaking error when it's trying to do solo.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, what's going on?
Everything else, and like sometimes, matchmaking error. You want to quit? Oh, yeah. Oh, and actually quits the entire game. If you click on quit, you have text. I have my game in French. A lot of text is still in English.
Oh,
it's a lot of things, and so like, when you're in the lobby, you ready up. You can't unready. No. You can't change your equipment while you're in the lobby. No.
Oh yeah, I think
even if you're solo with 3 bots, you still have a timer until the lobby starts, till the game starts, even though you're solo. Even if you're playing solo, even on tutorial, you can't pause because it's online.
Yeah, that's like
everything around the game. Yeah. Like, why? And they're saying, well, some issues with the third party using for matchmaking and stuff. They're potentially looking to ditch them.
Yeah.
Because that's getting a lot of issues. Hopefully, they fix that. But so I had that one.
Yeah, that's
They're not
I was
funny.
just like, seriously? But yeah, no, it just, and the same thing with Rainbow Six Siege did that with Terrorist Hunt, where it's like, oh, we have to find a server thing for you to play by yourself. And I'm like, why? Why do you need a server instance for me to play on my own? Play against bots?
Because
I was
everything
just like,
is processed on the server, like the AI and everything.
it's,
It's all processed on the server.
yeah, well, that's not good.
People
They
don't
shouldn't be
want
doing, because then you have things like this where it's like,
people don't want hacking the
I don't know,
money, hacking themselves up.
it's just,
Yeah.
it bugs me because I remember playing Rainbow Six Vegas 2, playing Terrorist Hunt on my own with no one, and it was fine. But then when they do the next Rainbow Six game, it's like, oh yeah, you can't do that. I'm like, okay. So yeah, seeing this where it's just like, oh well, you can't play by yourself. You have to have someone with you or a whole team. I'm like, well, okay, this is gonna be fun to not be able to do. But
I also had like another really weird bug, and I haven't even been able to find a single post about it. Which is basically a friendless desync, I guess is the best way to describe it. I talked about it with Nate earlier. But basically, I had my schoolmate. I was gonna try to play with last night. So what would we do? Well, because he was playing on Steam and I'm on Game Pass, so we can't just invite each other to the Xbox Live or Steam, whatever. We actually have to go in game for crossplay. So I sent him a friend request. It takes him forever to receive it. When he finally receives it, he accepts it. It works. But then on my end, I see my pending friend request vanishes. But then he's not added to my friends. Even if I restart the game, he's not my friends. I try to send out a friend request, but it doesn't work because on his end, it's like no. Hey, but you need to be friends because he can't invite if you're not friends. He can't join if you're not friends. So well, rip. And then he tries to send me a friend request. Again, I accept it. The request vanishes. I show up in his friend list, but he doesn't show up in mine.
That's weird.
Just awful. Well, I used to we did because it worked on his end. What he ended up doing is I created a friendly lobby and he joined on me because, well, as far as his game was concerned, we were friends. So he was able to join, thankfully. But like super goofy stuff.
Right. Yeah. That's wow.
But it's really a shame because that's really fun. I'm probably gonna play together tonight as well. Probably. Which actually kind of breaks me to
I might have to try. I might have to try playing and try to play that again, Payday 3, because I would like to, because I played it once. I'm like, oh, there's actually people now. I'm able to do it, and I need to go back and I want to stream it too. So at some point, but I might just play on my own for a bit, just to kind of get a handle of it or whatever.
Again.
Yeah, no, that's that. Yeah. What?
Alright, you're back.
I'm cutting out. Oh no. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'll have to play. I'll have to play that and play more, and then I'll stream it at some point.
Which actually, brings me to our kind of near the end. Our game picks for this time around.
Oh yeah.
Which mine,
yeah.
And in the transition here, we're gonna move on to the video here. There we go. Can you guess what the game is?
I don't know. It's weird. Oh gosh, no, I can't play this in 4K. Why would you think I could play this in 4K? Have you seen my computer specs? No, I can't. Why is it? No, 480p. Okay. Woo! The stream almost crashed there. Whoa, that was close. Here we go. Now I'm actually able to watch it.
There it is. But yeah, Payday 3, I guess, kind of going to transition here.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I guess it's like really, really, really fun. It is really now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's okay. It does janky, I guess, on Payday 2. I guess some people might think it's like a negative. It's a lot more streamlined, sadly, but it's a lot more inviting for one, really. Like, just getting actually has the storyline for once. Like going from one heist to the other. Not many heists, and they're not really multi-day ones as far as I'm aware. But with the stealth, you can like you take. I think the really big change is the hostage system now. Instead of just having PCs that raise the alarm, you can actually take them and tie them up and trade them as hostages for resources. So that's incentive to not only monetary penalty, but you also have incentive to keep them alive so you can trade them. But also keep an eye on them because you have hostage rescue teams that get deployed to try to rescue them. So you want to make sure they can't, so you can trade them. Yeah.
Huh.
This is how they get the human shield as well. You can use biometrics to open doors.
Yeah, that's okay. Interesting twist on that.
Yep, my love tighter graphics.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe not be up. Entirely up to modern standards, but I gotta say, it looks really, really good. Especially in the outdoors, it kind of has a weird clash where you have like you go inside, it looks a little bit cartoony, a little bit kind of like a weird outside. When you go outside, it's kind of like that Matrix demo, where they maintain super realism. It's kind of that looks absolutely gorgeous. It's a bit odd, but yes, it's absolutely gorgeous. Lots of fun when it doesn't lag, when I don't have 500 ping and keep teleporting. Otherwise, it's a ton of fun. Working with stuff again, randomization. It's still there. You might be a smaller scale, but you still have the random keypad codes, random placements of items, everything. Maybe we start. Cells a lot more viable. Yeah.
Okay.
I played for like I think it's like 2 hours of the same heist, trying to stealth over and over and over and over. Take some role play and stuff, and they're actually gonna upgrade it to Unreal 5 at some point. Because they started development on 4, but now they're gonna put it to 5 eventually, which I'm gonna see what the improvements are gonna be. It's just also one game because the console versions of Payday 2 was like almost a different game. It was a different engine too. Now it's like all unified. You have your crossplay, you have everything. You have to get an account, sadly, to play it, but after that's pretty smooth sailing when it works, of course. But when it works, it has a lot.
That was an interesting part. Yeah, whenever I did first boot it up, I'm like, oh, I have to make an account just to play this game. It's like, okay.
At least you saw your full
crossplay. I mean, it makes sense for like
progression.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It makes sense for the crossplay. I was just like, okay, but it's just like it did give me an option to not do that, so I'm like, okay. I just thought that was a little weird, but no, it is good to have the crossplay working.
Super gorgeous though. When you unlocks, you also have your unlocks, gun customization, so really improving. I won't really say much because I haven't really played much of Payday 2, so in terms of comparison, I'm not the expert, sadly.
Right.
But I say it's its own game, standalone game, really fun. Especially while I did play with 4 friends. If you can manage to do that, it's an absolute blast.
Yeah.
Rubbing at night with the
rubbing
at night with the boys. Let's go.
With the boys.
With the boys.
Boy.
We should share at some point if you can get it to work. Hopefully, when it's gonna be fixed. Really don't pay full price. Try with Game Pass, which is what I did. Or wait for a sale because I got like Payday 2 for like $4, I think.
Yes, that was good. I saw that was. You got that for me for $4.
I should have bought it for Nate so I can pay together. And like it's $4 and whatever.
Yeah, it's just like because I'm like, oh crap, I wasn't able to at the time to get anything, but he's like, oh, I'll just get it to you. It's like okay.
Yeah, it's like buying coffee at this rate.
But no, that. But then later I was able to I paid my bills and whatever, and then so I was because all the DLC was on sale too, and I was like, oh crap,
It's fine.
It's the
It's
last
fine.
day.
I
better
just
get the
I
DLC.
just skipped on the muffin and the coffee the next morning. It's fine. It canceled. It canceled out. There we go.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay.
Uh,
Oh. But yeah, no. So that's the thing. Now I'll get into playing Payday 2 because I missed out on playing that one. So then I'll also be playing Payday 3. But it'll be interesting to see like how the difference is, like switching between the both games
it's
of
much
like
more involved.
but yeah.
A bit more demanding though. Even on my like at 3080, I think it can't do 4K. It just cannot.
Oh yeah.
It's a slideshow.
Yeah.
The sort of resolution, optimized performance. It's really tight gameplay. The shooting is running around with tough enemies. It's like, I mean, even on normal, I gotta say it's pretty tough. So I can't imagine it's like 4 difficulty settings. On overkill, it's just like gloves off. We're going to destroy you, and I love that because it really like the skill ceiling. Yeah, try to beat that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Payday 3. This is my game my game pick, and that's about it. So I guess move on to Nate's pick. Which I did also play a little bit.
Yeah. So because I haven't,
it's your game.
Yeah. But yeah, here I'll just.
Let's play the trailer, right?
He has always hunted.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. The wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family.
We do not fully understand all that is at work here.
No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Grab jump is ready. I love this part.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Human settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk.
We are not stopping. Whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever. This is where we belong.
Yes, Starfield.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
I
yeah.
didn't actually seen that trailer the first time. I just saw the first few seconds when I was
Oh.
pressing the link. Next one
Right.
better now. Oh, shit.
Okay. But yeah, no, I did. Again, thanks to Game Pass, I was able to play Starfield right away. Yeah, like I from what I didn't play too far ahead because I did one stream with it, but I did like what I was seeing. I like the idea of having basically like the Fallout type style of RPG in space. I thought that was an interesting concept. So I think to me it's sort of a mixture of like Mass Effect No Man's Sky and then Fallout, like with a lot of the similar things. Yeah, because in some of the storylines has this a bit of Mass Effect in it, because the first thing that you do is you're like a miner, and then you basically touch like an object, and then you see a flash of a bunch of different things, and then you basically your brain's absorbing all this information, and then you're just like, whoa, that was weird, which is similar um to Commander Shepard, who touches an object, and it's all like he learns about the what call it, the Reapers and all that stuff, and the whole thing of like getting information in his brain and trying to figure it out, and so it's like just some similarities with that. I'm like, okay, and the idea of like like you have like a galaxy map, and then you can kind of probe or scan different planets and whatever. So it's like similar thing with Mass Effect. The whole I think Mass Effect 2 did more of the scanning, but the idea of like seeing your galaxy, going to a certain solar system or whatever, and then going into to travel. But the thing is, unlike No Man's Sky, you don't travel in real time in your ship.
Yeah.
It goes to a loading screen, and then you appear there. Where I think is much cooler, No Man's Sky, you're actually able to get into the ship, you fly the ship up, and then you actually see it leaving the atmosphere and you going into space, like all in one thing, not a cutscene, not anything. It's just you like actually just doing that, and I thought that was cool. But I mean, I get it. It's, they probably have so much in this game. It's like a really big game, so they might not have been able to figure out how to do it all in game to travel like that. But there's a lot of, I think it's like a mix of Mass Effect and No Man's Sky and Fallout sort of ideas mixed together.
There's a little bit
like,
of Outer Worlds too, I guess.
Yes, right. Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Because that was by Obsidian, which made the original Fallout games, and New Vegas, I believe.
Yeah.
So they have like that similar so I'd say like Outer Wilds,
the idea
Outer
of,
Worlds, I should say.
of a Fallout in space, basically.
Yeah. For the most part, pretty much. And so and they have like their different mechanics of flying, of switching energies and powers in your ship to be like, okay, well, you need to do like a space jump. Okay, well, you have to switch your resources to this and then go, and or switch, like if you want your shield to be higher, you can then go and select your shields and change. It drops your resources, because before it's like more balance, but then you can switch it so it's like, okay, shields have more power, or my engines have more power or whatever, and so kind of have different stuff like that. And you'll have to like collect different minerals and different things to kind of like help power your ship and stuff like that. So
yeah, it really
I don't know, it was but I don't know, it was an interest, like from what I've played, it was interesting enough to make me go, I want to keep playing and kind of see. But again, like in Fallout, you shoot guns, so you do have space guns and whatever. Which No Man's Sky did not have. You basically have this mining tool, and that's it.
You do also have the mining tool in Starfield, though.
So, you do, yes, and that actually can also be used as a weapon too. So that was actually like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. But you also have like guns and other laser weapons. So I was like, okay, that's so I'm kind of interested to see like what's more to it and how the story goes and whatnot. But I enjoyed it from what I've played. My first impressions. So it's interesting. I do want to keep playing it and see where else it takes me.
And how much you played of that one? Because I did play a little bit, couple hours, kind of have a comparison point.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many hours did you put in there. Well, which point did you reach in the story? How much did you play of it?
Okay, well, there was a point where I started talking to these people that basically want to bring me into their faction, I guess. And then and they're like, oh, and basically you're telling them like, oh, I touched this object and I randomly got visions of things. And they're like, oh, well, you can help us. We'll help you to find things out or whatever. Like you basically get into your room. Like the first time you get into your room, into your quarters and whatnot. And then I think I played a little bit after that, but not too much. So it wasn't.
So I bought
I
it
don't
at the
think
same
too
spot,
far.
I think, pretty much.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't know much of the side content. But yeah, again, some things like it's kind of disappointing too, but I guess it makes sense for the plight that is you got a loading screen. Which I was expecting to be like a more like No Man's Sky where you just go, but I guess it is like kind of engine limitations. Even though it's like it's Creation Engine 2 they made for this game, they could have implemented, but it still has its root in Creation Engine 1, and you can really feel it has that Bethesda feeling of the controls and everything, and how like managing items. It's really still there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it does. Again, it still does feel like it's Fallout 4, 3 or 4, whatever, like that type of style. And so it's like, okay, so it's just like it's an interesting mix of ideas from what's again with No Man. But yeah, that's the one thing I was like, it really would have brought that experience of like flying a ship is to take it from like, okay, I'm taking off, you fly, you actually see everything. Like it's all in one. It's no loading screen.
And just like you can technically there's that illusion that you can approach because you can like go forward and you can see the distance dropping down, but it's like the distance is so massive that you can't. It would take like actual real life years to technically reach the planets.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
The numbers to go down.
Yes.
And just like even on your planets, like you can't loop back around itself. It's actually just like a square grid map, kind of like the old games. Yeah, you actually have like invisible walls at the end. It doesn't loop around itself.
Yeah.
But it was pretty fun like with the old games like Fallout, where it's just like this one map, and you can actually just like immerse yourself and walk from one side of the map to the other. Do this epic journey. Yeah. Well, in Starfield, you can do that for planets, but they're kind of small. Just really, there's not a lot to see, right? Because like a lot of procedural generation, which I was kind of surprised. I didn't really ever heard much about it, but it makes sense when you have like 1,000 planets. Yeah, it is gonna be kind of a lot to do everything by hand. I wish it had gone bigger though. Like if you're gonna do procedural generation, want to have like millions of planets or billions of planets, kind of No Man's Sky, right? Where you can like actually discover stuff and share with the community.
Yeah.
It's still pretty limited, and it's like if you want to look for something, like especially at some point you unlock some superpower stuff. It's basically like the shouts in the version of the shouts. Like you can't Google the locations. You just have to explore the planets until you find them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's like again, I'm just interested to see what more is there, but it is kind of like okay. It's Fallout in space with a mix of a couple of things, but it's all right. It's not like, oh my goodness, this is whoa. It's like, okay, like again, similar things. You can pick up different items. You get heavy. It's like it's like just a lot of this. It's like, okay, yeah, this is. But if they would have been able to do that, where it's like, okay, you can travel to different planets, but like no loading screen, you're just going and just make you feel like, wow, I could just go anywhere, do anything, and instead of just like, I'm gonna go oh wait, no, I gotta load first.
I guess No Man's Sky kind of spoiled us in a way.
Yeah, I mean, well, the fact that they ended up fixing the game to be better and what they had promised, and so for me, it's sort of like, again, it's kind of like No Man's Sky with guns in a lot of ways because of able to travel different planets and in that way. Because with Mass Effect, you never actually flew the ship in space. You would see the loading screen of it flying in space, but you never physically did that.
Right.
Whereas No Man's Sky is like, oh, you actually do it. So again, it's kind of like in Mass Effect where it's like, okay, it's a loading screen. You're flying in space. Just it's gonna load it. But yeah, so I think it's all right so far. It's okay. Like there could have been extra things I think that would have made it a little bit more spectacular, but so far it's like it's all right.
More infinite money puddles, especially.
Yeah. If you had more money puddles, then maybe I think that really would have elevated the game a lot more.
It's just like it was still pretty new. I guess what I'm expecting to see is like if you compare it to the old games, especially Skyrim and stuff like that legendary status, it's like it's lots of years it took to reach that point. If you remember Skyrim at launch, or like even Fallout 4, 3 to 4 at launch, they were pretty barren still. So I guess what we're waiting for is like the DLC and the updates and especially the big one, the mods that are really gonna patch up the game and make it reach at that point where it's like, okay, now this is the game you have to play.
See, that's the big thing, because the mods, especially, well, the concept of it's a space game with mods. It's like, okay, how are we gonna make? Because are you gonna be able to make crazy planets? Are you gonna be able to make like what are you gonna be able to do? Like that's just you go to this planet and it's just like it's all like crazy stuff. Like how is that gonna work? Or a ship, like you're modding your ship to be different. Like
well, the thing is the modding API is actually still in the works. You can do bare bones mod right now, but like the really big ones we're still waiting. But then also means is now they're taking the feedback from mod developers, like that's what you want in that API. What do you want to do with the game?
Right.
They've really got working together in that way. Office. It's gonna be a lot
like,
better.
That would be insane to like you're flying to a planet and it looks like spikes or something. Like it looks totally different. Like or it's a giant Master Chief helmet.
I'm really hyped to see what it can do.
Oh, I'm gonna land here.
I'm really hyped because even like with the old games like Skyrim, the modding scene on that game. Sure, you have like the mod for every single taste. I don't know if you've seen like some of the recent ones that would actually like crawl your PC, make your PC suffer. You can basically turn Skyrim into a From Software game with mods. It's that insane.
Oh yeah. Oh.
With full gameplay, third person, new controls, the skill system, you would see that you say, oh, is that like a new like Dark Souls 4 that got leaked? Oh yeah, sure, it's actually just Skyrim with a bunch of mods. and you could pass it off as like Dark Souls 4 footage.
Oh yeah.
But then with that limited with 2011 tech still. So I'm like with the new API working with developers,
right?
I'm really looking forward to what they'll be able to do.
Yeah, that would really, because being able to not just do them, but making sure the mods are like able to be accessible through all platforms, right? Through both PC and Xbox. Because I know with Fallout 4, it was like certain ones would work only on PC, and then certain ones would work on both.
Yeah, the thing is, what kind of stitched together.
They
wanted kind of to have the backwards compatibility on PC, but on Xbox it's like a little different. It's a mess.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. Or if they're gonna make modding tools accessible to Xbox, like if there's gonna be some
I highly doubt
version to do, because you can hook up your mouse and keyboard now, right, to your Xbox. So it's like, okay, have an app or whatever that's Bethesda and be like, here it is for Starfield modding app.
It might be a little too much. Because like importing assets, because it's not like you're gonna have Blender on Xbox. It's not like you're gonna have Visual Studio on Xbox, right?
Well, you can only use you can only mod like basically what you would have. So so you could make the planet a house, like a giant house. That's the planet type of thing.
I thought it was gonna be
or something silly like that, or like making like adjusting your gun to be like 1,000% damage or whatever type of stuff. So you could do basic stuff, I guess. Yeah, you're right, because you wouldn't be able to like.
Because they're probably gonna build
import
it on
stuff.
as like Win32, especially too, for like modern keyboard legacy stuff.
Yeah.
Because if you have to like go on your PC to make assets and code, and then you put it into your Xbox, just do the whole thing on PC, right?
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah.
Right.
But I guess the idea would be like if you do it on PC, have it so that the mod works on both.
Yeah, you can just upload
Like
it.
okay,
I'm pretty
as
sure
soon
that's
as
what they're gonna do,
as you put it, yeah, it's like as soon as you put it, upload it to like whatever storefront to whatever they're gonna have for placing the mods. Be like, okay, this also works.
Well, it's gonna be,
for
I guess,
Xbox.
like in the
Wouldn't
game,
matter.
like with Fallout and Skyrim, it's just
Ye-
built into the game.
Yeah. Yeah, like you can select your mods, whatever, but it's just like if someone just does it on PC and uploads it there, it goes for both. Like that's what yeah. That would be nice, because then it'd be like, yeah, no matter what people do, it's like, yep. That's you can play it.
I guess it's
It's
also
like, okay.
it will also kind of be able you can back me up on this with the Halo 5 Forward, where you have the editor on PC, but if you upload it, you can play it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that where it's like, okay, yeah. So that would be that'd be interesting to see all that mod. Yeah, that's the big thing that I'm waiting for too. Yeah. To make me go, okay, this is worth playing more. Right? Or this is what's like gonna elevate it from where it is now. So yeah. So that's my first impressions. And yeah, so I'll just have to play more. I just need to play some more and see how everything is, and yeah, just see what else is in store for Starfield.
Hopefully more loot puddles.
Yes, more loot puddles.
And more Putin. As I didn't see that in the game myself. I see in screenshot there is Canadian waffles and Putin as edible consumable items in Starfield. Nice.
Yeah.
I know canned Putin. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I never tried that. Canned Putin.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That's
I'd be a little soggy.
Yeah, maybe.
But anyways,
Yeah.
I think they have all wrapped it up. Anything last words want to add? Before we move on and maybe we start to end this somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I have a lot of catching up to do with some games, right?
Same.
But and there's some things excited to look forward to, like the Tomb Raider remaster. That one I'm excited about. Kind of can't wait to play that one.
I'm gonna have my game pick on this scene. Hold on. Here we go.
But yeah.
I think that just about wraps it up. Second episode. Well, thank you for it. It's kind of a mess. The library plan is gonna delete that. I'm gonna re-upload that. Well, thankfully I did have the foresight to record it.
Yes, that was good. See, unfortunately, my computer is not capable of recording with my CPU, but when I get a new computer, I will probably be able to do that. So then that will save if my internet or something else goes on wrong on my end. But yeah.
Hopefully, you'll also be able to do VR on that new PC. So looking forward to those streams.
From when it sounds like, I think I will be able to do it on that computer. Yes. So I'm like, okay, I want to do that so badly.
Yeah. You got like a time frame?
I really want to do the VR stuff.
Yeah. Oh, are you cutting again? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's
super hot. And... Oh man, that'll be so.
Uh-oh. It's all freezing now. It's all falling apart.
Oh, here's super hot.
Yeah. I hope you get it soon. That'd be pretty neat. And it's frozen again. Great.
Yeah, it's okay. It seems like I'll probably get it in May.
Nice.
That's the
Hopefully,
unfortunate
yeah.
thing.
Hopefully I'll have
But
good internet
but
by then
because
too.
but it's because hyper PvP 1, 2, 3, 4 is nice enough to donate the computer for me,
Oh,
but uh JD is gonna go up and get it, and so it may at some point I should be able to have that new PC and yeah, actually be able to play the VR stuff. I'll be very excited about that. But yeah. Yeah.
just over the 2 hour mark. Holy crap! About the same length as last time, yeah. It's very long. It's about time to get. I just had lunch before starting this, and now it's already dinner time. Oh, jeez. Well, hopefully we'll maybe we'll do like every 2 weeks or something. I get better internet. And one thing I'm gonna make sure I have 100% battery before starting. That's one thing. So it doesn't happen again. But yeah. And I don't know if Nate can hear me. He's completely frozen on
Yeah.
my end. But if you can, but I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna upload this. Not on my mobile data.
Yes. Yes.
Inside
Oh,
my
okay.
it might be by Thursday. It should be uploaded. Hopefully.
Uh,
I cannot hear you. Well, that I guess yeah that summarizes the show right here. It's just, they just froze an image in the robot voice. Oh jeez. I'm on one bar on the call. I don't. It's just not working. Well, if Nate doesn't come back, I guess I'll just do the intro. And yeah, see you all next time.